Good evening from Change of Pace Live, the home of Pakistan cricket commentary. We are shifting gears today. We are in a fast party mood as Pakistan are going to grace Manchester against England in the first T20 International. The lineups are in, and we've got some familiar names. We've got Babar Azam and Fakhar Zaman up top, Mohammad Hafiz and Shoaib Malik, Iftikhar Ahmed to follow, Shadab Khan, Mohammad Rizwan in the keeper's position, Imad Wasim, Muhammad Amir, Shaheen Shah Afridi, and the surprise pick of Haris Rauf over Mohammad Hasnan. With me, as usual, I've got AZ Khwaja to start things off. What do you make of that lineup?
Good evening, Musad, and to all our change of paces. I'm actually already triggered. I'm already pissed off. I'm already steaming because of this shit playing 11 that Pakistan has selected.
You got the job on a technicality of a legend who
you have
recommended
to. यार मुझे वाकई बहुत गुस्सा आ रहा है यार मेरा किरकिरा हो गया सारा मजा मैच शुरू होने से पहले ही यार आई वांटेड टू सी हैदर अली द अटैक असैसिन नॉट दीस बाबेस दीस डायनासोर्स
कल रात को हमने
जुरासिक पार्क का रिजेक्ट माल नहीं देखना यार
कल रात को हम कितनी हाइप भी कर रहे थे हैदर को
यार वीडियो बनाई उन्होंने वीडियो
और यूनिस खान को सारा हाइप दिए ये दिए और अब आखिर में हमें जो है वही
मनूस शक्लें और वो भी इफ्तिखार हमारे सबसे बड़ा यंगस्टर हमारे टीम में इफ्तिखार है यार जो पहले जब 42 साल का लगता है 3 बच्चों का बाप
28 years
soulless batting lineup यार.
Right, Khwaja, before we get into the cricket today, we've got a bunch of
यार मुझसे दूर हो जाए मैं कुछ फेंक देना आप पे मैंने कोई शीशा सब फोड़ देना
मैंने सिलेक्शन की है आपका ही मिसबाह लग है जो प्राइम मिनिस्टर है सिलेक्टर है वो हेड कोच है बैटिंग कोच है whatever you want to call him folks.
But Pakistan repeating their formula of chasing on this in this venue. In 2016 we beat them with the fabulous Sharjeel Khan and Boom Boom Khalid, the disgraced openers who completely smashed England. That was Sarfaraz's first ever match as captain of Pakistan, and we had a comprehensive one-sided victory. बड़ा मज़ेदार मैच था वो. वहाब रियाज ने उस मैच में बड़ी अच्छी बॉलिंग की थी. वो था स्क्वाड में. I thought he could have been in for a shout to play, but they went for Haris.
We shed some light onto the English 11. Johnny Bairstow and Tom Banton, the Zummy, will open for England, followed by Dawid Malan, Morgan as captain, Sam Billings, Moeen Ali, Lewis Gregory, Tom Curran, Adil Rashid, Chris Jordan and Saqib Mahmood.
यार अब अगर इस 11 को हम नहीं हरा सकते, there is no Roy, there is no Hales, there is no Jofra, there is no what's his name Butler, there is no Stokes. अगर हम तब भी ना जीते फिर क्या बनेगा इसका?
यार तो हमारे पास भी कौन सी वर्ल्ड बीटिंग साइड है हमारे पास भी
यार फॉर्मूला नंबर 1 रैंक टीम है यार कौमी हीरो है हमारे
कौमी हीरो
कौमी जीरो भी है हमारे उधर.
Before we get into the cricket today, I wanted to take a moment out to speak about an issue that's very close to me, very close to all Pakistanis, specifically if you're from Karachi. If you've been monitoring anything, digital media, social media, the news on the TV, you know that Karachi is going through a nightmare of a rainy weekend. It's torrential out there. The city is drowning. People are losing their homes. People are losing their businesses. At Change of Pace, we pride ourselves on being so closely tied to Pakistan, its demographics, its people, and its cricket. If you can just help us out today, take a moment out. We've put a link right above our chat. If you're on changeofpacelive.com/matchday, there's a link to where you can donate towards the flood relief funds. Help out with any small amount, any large amount that you can. I don't want to hear about all the governmental failures. That's a conversation for a later time. Right now, the people of Karachi need you to spend your money, spend your time, and help in any way you can. And we're doing just a little tad bit. If you can go onto that link above the chat, please go ahead and donate. Tag us when you do. Tell us when you do. Be happy to retweet. But it's just help how you can. As somebody from Karachi, it would mean the world to me. It would mean the world to Change of Pace. And as fellow Pakistanis, I know everybody will step up.
Yes, indeed. Very tragic scenes, and यार it's unbelievable. यार बंदा footage देखता है कहता है ये क्या हो रहा है?
I have no words for it.
मतलब चले आपने मुझे मना किया है इतने political बातें नहीं करनी चाहिए. I don't want to get into all of that, but it's just a shambles and it's a disgrace.
It is.
It's a disgrace.
I don't want to get into the framework and the politics right now. The ED Foundation needs money.
Help करना चाहिए.
Click on that. Get your euros out, your pounds out, your dollars out, your rupees out, your dirhams out, whatever.
Your rubles.
And spend some money on Pakistan. It's time for us to step up as well.
Wasim and Waqar masterclass on Sunday. Yeah, that's something to look forward to. Yeah.
Comments coming in. Asad is saying glad they showed trust in Rizwan. Faizan is saying actually pissed off Heather isn't playing. Timur is saying why is Shaheen Shah playing this? And this new kit, यार ये सबरोज़ो का लोगो कितना गंदा लग रहा है.
यार इन्होंने कसम खाई हुई है, पहले हम तपे हुए हैं, इन्होंने कसम खाई हुई है कि हम इनका गला घोट दें. Look at those sweaters, they're so damn ugly, man. आपने ये डार्क ग्रीन पजामा क्यों लगाया? You have to go full lime, full तोता कलर जाना.
2015 World Cup vibes.
2015, हाँ वो यार, I love that color. Right? It looks good on us. But
Abdullah Amin is from Karachi. Hope you're safe, Abdullah. Chief Doozy, the chief is in the house. And Muhammad Ahmed Hassan saying Heather should have been playing instead of Malik. Anybody should have been playing instead of Malik.
you couldn't have both dinosaurs. Only one was enough.
The dinosaurs.
Either आप T-Rex खिलाओ या Raptor खिलाओ. उन्होंने दोनों डाल दिए.
Wait, so if Malik was a dinosaur,
बल्कि वो वाले वो जो गंदा थूक नहीं मारते थे वो ग्रीन कलर के.
Dinosaurs की तौहीन नहीं होनी चाहिए इधर. God love your Stegosauruses, your Brontosauruses.
अच्छा वैसे पाकिस्तान टीम is following our green heartbeat वाला वो देखे स्लीव पे.
Okay.
जब हम अपनी clips डालते हैं.
Yes.
So shout out to change pace. और शदाब ने अपनी 4 टोपियां पहन ली है. भाई तुम स्टीव स्मिथ नहीं, तुम सिर्फ बॉलिंग सही कर लो. तुम बॉलर हो, बैट्समैन हो, क्या हो. But Imad Wasim opening the bowling. So I think that was a tactic.
Left arm fast. Over the
Tom Banton opening the innings for England along with Johnny Bairstow. Of course, Jason Roy pulled up lame just before the series, so another advantage to Pakistan कि उनके दरिंदे opener नहीं है. Although he is quite a mug against left arm.
Pakisaurus 11 says Sohail. Zain Mirza saying सारी कराची की बारिश इस टीम मैनेजमेंट के रूम में दे दे. Absolutely disgusting decision to play Hafiz and Malik. Musab is saying is if the people of Pakistan have not suffered enough recently, now they have to watch Malik and Hafiz in the same
Seriously,
team.
That's that. I made a crude joke. पता नहीं लोगों को पसंद आया नहीं कि that is the only relief for Karachiites.
Picking up on that.
ऐसी मनूस बैटिंग लाइनअप को नहीं देखना पड़ रहा.
Imad Wasim,
जो
31
भी
years of
ग्रेस
age.
और जो भी खूबसूरती की किट की सारी खत्म हो गई इमाद वसीम को उसमें देख.
But Khwaja, you're taking a little bit away from
And now what?
average of 21 and an economy of 5.93 in T20
नहीं
internationals.
बॉलर तो T20 प्लेयर तो अच्छा है.
यार 40
भाई काफी रूमर्स थे कि कैप्टन बन जाएगा.
40 20 में
साथ ही इंटर्न आगे डिफेंड करने हमारे कैप्टन.
Karachi captain. Muhammad Ahmed Hassan is saying the anti-Daleri team.
Seriously यार, Puttu 11.
Abdullah
Easy
Shahid saying
पैसा
the
11
kit
है.
looks lit.
Sabroso 11.
Pakistan won the toss.
ओ भाई अपनी बकरी वाली दाढ़ी बाद में ठीक करो. मुझे भी सरखेल वाले वो लग गए हैं.
Get into the selection.
This happens when my brain is going faster than my mouth.
I'm ready for the action here.
Let's go.
Imad Wasim, left arm round. First ball played away to the leg side. They'll come through for a quick single.
And Tommy Bants, we saw Banton really struggled in the PSL. Couldn't do much against the
happening.
Pakistani new ball bowling and even against spin. So it'll be interesting to see अपने home ground में on his home patch back home in England. Jolly old England. How does he go?
Speaking of England,
G.
Speaking of Manchester, sorry,
G.
few of their gentlemen,
Man, you know it.
already in jail before the season started. One for no loss.
यार
But माहो chat पे आएंगे.
हाँ कोई फुटबॉल की बात नहीं होगी. पहले ही सिर्फ क्रिकेट के मैच 3 घंटों का है.
Exactly.
सुकून से.
One for no loss. Quick start here by England.
Shaheen Shah really at mid-off, looking khubsurat, looking resplendent.
Looking khubsurat. I like
yes.
that. Umbrella feed on the offside. This is his leading edge from Bairstow.
बचत हो गई.
I think Johnny Bairstow played one season in the PSL.
हाँ ज़ल्मी के लिए आया था ये.
So it's got the Zalmi duo, the Zalmi synergy right now opening for England. Bairstow and Banton, the double B.
And nice to see the Pakistani team also having the logos of the Shahid Afridi Foundation.
Shout out.
So
doing some great work on the ground.
और spirit of cricket में भी पाकिस्तान काफी जोर लगा रहे हैं. So that's a good thing.
Oh, down the leg side this time, flicked away. Beats short fine leg. They should come back for a couple. Oh, they're coming back. That's one out of here.
यार, how can you make 2 from there, यार? तुम्हारी throw पे वो भागे हैं. लानत है यार. Fakhar Zaman, of course, also making a comeback back to the T20 team after being dropped. यार तुम्हारी literally throw पे भागे हैं वो.
That should have been out. No, he took off a lot earlier.
I guess that one side of the ground that's
exactly
pretty, the square leg उस side पे थोड़ा.
Ramiz Kane, good to hear Khwaja. Apparently, our friend Kaleem was saying you're not going to join the chat today if Hafiz and Malik had showed up.
आजकल हर कोई सियासी बयान देता है, हम भी दे देते हैं यार, क्या फर्क पड़ता है.
And Mohammed saying the only comment on football is the recent signing. My Chelsea, जिसका शक्ल रोनाल्डो की तरह constipated है. Thiago Silva.
भाई Thiago Silva, one of the best centre backs of the last decade.
T-Money.
T-Sizzle.
Yep.
England 3 for no loss. Steady over from Imad so far. Ball beat करा रहा है, that's what counts. But Bairstow will play a big shot, I'm sure, very soon.
Up his drive, and
it's gone!
Imad Wasim. Ronaldo has taken the first wicket. England at 3-1. It's a hard drive by Johnny Bairstow straight to the bowler, and he's got that knack of picking wickets in the first over. Does Imad Wasim, and he's done it once again. England ko kone se lagaya ja raha hai?
The big fish, the mega fish, Johnny Bairstow. He was the key batsman for England in this innings, and we've got an
Karachi King captain strikes in the first over.
ढोल की थाप पे रक्स हो रहा है हमारे इंटर्न का फिलहाल.
क्या बात है, क्या बात है. Shout out to Iqbal. That's a very nice comment. Khair Mubarak.
The gifs.
Look at the gifs. Amazing gifs.
यार वाकई बड़ी जबरदस्त. यार जिफ ही है ना, गिफ्ट तो नहीं है ना यार. आप भी जिफ ही कहते हो.
You can call it a technicality. You can call it whatever you want, Khwaja. 3 for 1.
दाऊद मलान. यार क्या पूरी ज़ल्मी 11 आ गई यार इंग्लैंड की आज. ये क्या चक्कर चल रहा है. और मुझे आपको याद होगा वो जो बोल्ड मारा था इसको नसीम ने बहुत खूबसूरत. दैट इवनिंग. अच्छा नहीं, ये तो द यूनाइटेड का प्लेयर आई फॉरगॉट. ज़ल्मी में भी होता था आई बिलीव.
No, he was first title in the Zalms, and then he was with the Milan.
But a very fine player, and I think he's made T20 100 already in this season, in the curtailed English domestic season, so he's in prime form. Very dangerous player.
Average of 52
and
in
already
T20
has
cricket.
A T20 100, yeah.
Average of 52 in T20s. And a strike rate of 150 plus.
भाई आपको याद होगा हमारे
gem of a man.
वो जो हमारे इंटरनेशनल ड्राफ्ट हमने किया था मलान साहब, we selected him.
Yep. हमारे पास इंग्लैंड पाकिस्तान के प्लेयर थे.
इंग्लैंड और साउथ अफ्रीका का एक नेक्सस चल रहा था हमारा. सारे रेसिस्ट हमने जमा किए हुए थे.
3 for 1. Racial ambiguity 11. 0.5 gone. Pakistan won the toss and elected to bowl first, and Imad Wasim.
डेंटिंग पेंटिंग करके आया हुआ वैसे इमाद. बाल बनाए हुए हैं.
Left arm this time over the wicket to.
Good ball, good over.
Yeah, nice first over, just 3 off of it. What a start for Pakistan. What a shift in gear this is. We were sitting here doing 400 overs of cricket in 5 days. And now we've got 40 overs in 3 hours.
That and a good catch. Just got stuck between his thumbs basically. But look at that. Johnny Bairstow, he was making runs for fun against the Irish. But this is Pakistan.
Yep. Mir Abdullah saying Adab from Lucknow. Shout out to the Niharis.
क्या बात है मियां, कैसे हैं आप?
I like how players have not tucked in their shirts. Yeah, the star is.
पेट ही इतने कहाँ अंदर शर्ट है? ओह आसान आ रहा हूँ.
And Mosque Y here. Hello, how are you? We are good. We are on the money, and Imad Wasim is following suit. He's got the wicket in the first over. Bairstow's gone for 2 for 4, 2 off of 4.
Lewis Gregory, यार इससे bet. ओए
क्या बात है? Shaheen Shah Afridi, he can even make this kit look good.
Look at the strap on the ass. That bright green strap looking lovely.
Gorgeous, tall and broad. My goodness,
यार ये kit pass है भाई.
Amazing.
8.5 out of 10 तो बनता है यार.
Shaheen Shah Afridi.
थोड़े फिगर, थोड़ी शक्ल, थोड़ी वो भी तो होती है ना.
आपने इमाद को
कोई ग्रेस होती है, कोई हया होती है, कोई एथिक्स होती है.
आपने इमाद को देके जज किए किट. आप शहीन पे पहना.
सही बात है.
शहीन पे तो कुछ भी अच्छा लगेगा.
Speaking of youngsters, Iftikhar Slip in a T20. Wow, bhai, kya baat hai.
Left arm over the wicket, clipped away, and it goes straight to mid wicket for no run.
Good fielding, shockingly good fielding.
Hello. Market White, shout out to you. 34 hours without electricity, but found a way to watch the match. Hope
How is everybody watching this match?
I hope everybody in Karachi is safe. You're doing well.
I think some areas have thankfully dried up. Sarosh हमारे दोस्त बता रहे थे.
I hope so.
Hopefully.
Producer Safraz in the house. Representation matters, and so he's just walked in as soon as we mentioned Karachi. 3 for 1.
3 for 1 after 1.1. Good start for Pakistan. और आपको याद होगा बैंटिंग को पहली बॉल आउट किया था शाहीन ने PSL में. Caught it extra cover.
Shaheen Shah Afridi steaming in, left arm over the wicket and outside out. Beautiful delivery, just spitting the outside edge. There's a slip in place. Mohammad Rizwan doing the keeping, and he was so phenomenal in the test series.
इतनी लंबी डिस्कशन हो गई थी ट्विटर के पे कीपर कौन होगा यार. Was there really a debate? Was there really any choice?
There's no debate about how good Rizwan's being. It's about getting that batsman, that extra batsman.
But especially his form भी आप देखें ना, बैटिंग फॉर्म उसकी.
You gotta back your boys. I'm all for Rizwan. Great character on and off the field.
यार वाकई बहुत प्यारी किट है यार. मजा आ रहा है. अब देखने का दिल कर रहा है.
Shaheen steaming in now, left arm over. मुझे वो सबरोजो का लोगो बहुत बकवास लग रहा है.
बस पूरा है.
Oh, bounces this time. A little bit of fire in this pitch as well. Good carry to Rizwan. Banton getting underneath it.
Looks like we made the right decision on the toss. Going by the current bowling Pakistan is doing, keeping the runs tight. England not laying a bat on to ball. 3 for 1 after 1.3. Yeah. Banton 1 of 4.
Shout out to VK. It went well. Thank you for commenting in.
अच्छी बात है यार, हमारे सारे regulars.
Yeah, Maz is saying I have abandoned my home. मैं cousin के घर आ गया हूँ. Hope you're safe. Hope you're keeping safe. first for Karachi. Make sure you can donate in that link right above the chat.
Ooh!
Wild slash from Tommy Bance outside of off, and he misses this. England 3 for 1, not really getting going here. 1.4 overs gone.
I think Roy ka na hona is a big loss for them. He's a terrific striker and he's done well against Pakistan in the past. So they'll be missing him. But Banton is a fine player, a young player. He's, I think, still in his early 20s. So he's basically a project that the England are continuing to stick with and have faith in. है तो talented striker of the ball. हमने देखा Somerset के लिए. He's really good. नहीं यार. यार अगर if he's going to try to swing the ball into the pads तो आप फाइन लेग पीछे रखो. 4 बॉलें गुजर गई, आपने एक सस्ता ओवर निकाल दिया. You could have perhaps set the field a bit back, थोड़ा सा कर लेते. But a welcome boundary for the ENGvPAK, 7 for 1. Yeah. Catch it! Oh, yaar!
He was cursing ENGvPAK. Goodness gracious. It was an easy catch. It was a dolly straight in the hands of ENGvPAK. The 28-year-old Mankali just went.
यार इतना इजी कैच यार, इसमें क्या सोचने वाली बात थी? क्या जाहिल फील्डर है यार. असद शफीक कहाँ है यार? और रिजवान की रिएक्शन क्या करे? वो सो रहा है उधर. थोड़ा सा अलर्ट रहो यार. डिस्ग्रेसफुल फील्डिंग यार. और तुम फिर आंखें बॉलर को दिखा रहे हो. तुम्हें चपेड़े कराए बॉलर यार. क्या कार्टून रखे हुए हैं यार हमने फील्ड में. बाबर आजम, यू आर ए रेगुलर स्लिप फील्डर, व्हाई यू नॉट देयर? आप क्यों कप्तानी कर रहे हो मिड ऑफ पे खड़े होके? आप कौन से साइन से मार रहे हो? स्लिप में खड़े हो यार. स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड कैच छोड़ दिया, वो भी शाहीन शाह का, शान लाहौर का. लाने तो ऐसी टीम पे यार. वो क्या इजी हो जाओ यार. मैच जीत रहा हमने. कराची के हालात नहीं देख रहे, कोई तो खुशी दो लोगों को. लानत भेजो ऐसी टीम पे यार. तोता 11. Here comes Imad Wasim.
Yeah, this is what happens when my mic gets disconnected. AZ goes off the rails. 7 for 1 after 2.1. But that was really a dolly for ENGvPAK Ahmed. And you're not going to get those chances with this English top order.
डड्डू है तो डॉली क्या देंगे उसको? जाहिल.
VK saying Khwaja solo with Musad's mic was a thing of beauty. My goodness. Unfiltered aggression. 7 for 1. Imad Wasim coming in the bowl. The third over.
That's a better slogan for the Pakistan team. Yeah. Unfiltered aggression. कौन ने टाइगर साहब नया?
Dalir. Played the mid on.
Shout out to Shoaib, our new selector. Maybe very soon. उसको कोर्ट तो कर रहे हैं पीसीबी के, भाई आ जा भाई, हमें गालियां ना दे यूट्यूब पे, तू आ दफ्तर में बैठ. Yeah, it's 8 for 1 after 2.2. Yeah,
Zahoor makes a good point, saying Imad's economy rate in T20s is excellent, even less than 6 runs per over. That's the point we made at the start of the game.
He's a legit T20 match winner.
Exactly. He's an IPL platinum pick. Wild sweep in the air, short fine leg. We'll just watch it sail over him, and it might trickle down to that fine leg boundary. And it's, I think, Muhammad Amr giving chase, but there's some poor fielding in the deep too.
कर क्या रहे हैं?
And they'll come across for 3. Pakistani
आमिर तो ऐसे भाग रहे जैसे ice skates पहने हुए हैं उसने.
Pakistani T20 side just looking like they've woken up on the wrong side of the bed.
They look rusty. I agree. Yeah. They do look rusty. Field में भी अजीब सी lethargy सी छाई हुई है.
VK is saying
they don't look spot on.
VK is saying make a YouTube channel with AZ's rants.
यार बस कभी-कभी.
So we can be banned immediately.
11 for 1 after 2.3.
AZ is the Alex Jones of Pakistan cricket. 11 for 1 after 2.3.
वो भी vitamin बेच रहा होता है, पता नहीं क्या बेच रहा है.
Banton 8 off 8. Milan
I'll
1
sell
off
Daleri
3.
juice.
Reverse sweep.
Short, yeah.
And it's going to go to short third man inside the circle. That player. It'll just be a single.
But I just have a slight criticism कि भाई अगर आमिर को आप न्यू बॉल नहीं दे रहे, फिर उसका रोल क्या है इस 11 में? He's not exactly.
Well, I mean, he's basically.
Rauf is your Yorker bowler.
He's basically your off spinner, 125 kph. Yeah, बुरा लग रहा है आपको?
कौमी हीरो है हमारे.
When 12 for 1, Imad Wasim left arm round down the track.
Ooh, almost yorked him.
Smart bowling, just pulling that length back is Imad Wasim. Yorking Daweed Malan, who came down the track for a single. 2.5 overs gone. Banton, sorry, came down the track. This kid is growing on me as long as they don't show the Sabroso logo.
हाँ थोड़ा overly वो हो गया commercialized, but fair enough.
Gotta get that money. Gotta secure the bag.
Money.
13 for 1 after 2.5. Tommy Bance and Dawid Malai. 2 off
यार
4.
you should have been out on naught or 1 और आपने फिर इसका 9 for 9 कर दिया.
Who is selecting this team, Babar or Misbah? I think we know the answer. Reading between the lines is Faisal. Zen Mirza saying, when you play 3 players over the age of 40, what can you expect? यार 3 कौन सी है? 2 ही तो हैं. Flipped away into the leg side. Should come back for 2 here, England.
भाई इफ्तिखार.
Oh, a one-handed attempt, but that'll be in vain.
मलिक हफीज और इफ्तिखार they're all about.
Iftkhar is 28, man. Come
वो
on.
यार हद हो गई है. ये 40 तो मैं 28 लग रहा है. ये 28 है फिर तो हम अंडर 19 खेल सकते हैं अभी.
15 for 1 after 3 overs. Slow start for England despite the slow catch. I mean, just
I think we've bowled really well.
yeah, just step back from that drop catch and just analyze these first 3 overs. It's been
Zabardast.
Pakistan.
Looks like a very there's not a cloud in this. It's not that overcast. Ball बहुत ज़्यादा swing हो रही है. This pitch looks fine. Looks flat as dead as a dodo, as they like to say.
Who likes to say that?
यार वो सिद्धू होते थे ना हमारे ज़माने में.
अच्छा फिर ठीक है. 15 for 1 after 3. Sometimes I do worry about Easy Khwaja.
यार बस यार.
Ramiz Hassan saying Iftikhar is the
Oh my
youngest in the team right now.
God.
There he is. The fraud. Not the fraud.
Boo.
Double agent hai, yaar. Double agent hai. Agent Mahmood in the England camp. He looks good in blue, I reckon. I reckon. 15 for 1 after 3.
देशद्रोहीs usually do like blue,
Oh.
Whoa.
That was a deep cut there from AZ. Musad, you
That one interview got him a job, man. That's unbelievable.
interview नहीं interview में उसने जो बॉल घुमाई हाथ में
That's absolutely smashing.
Yo,
Haggers उधर बैठा हुआ. That's quite unbelievable. साथ ही कल कॉल आ गई. But
Zain is saying if
looking like a Bollywood gunda है भाई, villain लग रहा है full fledged.
Yeah.
Let's hope his bowling is villain.
What do you make of his colored hair? I think he's got some brown in his hair.
यार ये मेहंदी टच तो अब थोड़ा आता है ना, पेंडा टच तो आता है इसमें. But
Yeah, you like that. Average of 20.75, economy of less
और
than
इसको हम
7.
जबरदस्ती खिला रहे हैं, आपको याद हो.
15 for 1.
We dragged him out from
Yeah.
the
Ahmed Amar.
for his newly born child.
Left arm over the. Oh, good shot, driven, and goes straight to man at cover for just a single.
यार ये हफीज क्या तुम कर रहे हो यार?
No run,
डॉज
no
बॉल
run.
खेल रहे हो यार. उधर इंग्लैंड वाले सारे अजीब है, जैसे हफ्ते से नहाए नहीं और हमारे सब अपनी दाढ़ियां ट्रिम करके आए हैं फुल, ऐसे जैसे कोई मीरपुरी शादी पे जा रहे हैं. ये कम ऑन ब्रफ
यार आप भूल गए
यार. वो देखो हमारा खूबसूरत बच्चा हैदर अली उधर बैठा हुआ है. व्हाट इज दिस यार? दिस इज अ डिस्ग्रेस.
Attack assassin. Apparently he's going to be into the second game.
हाउ डू यू नो?
I've heard.
ये तो चौथा ओवर अभी चल रहा है, तुम्हें कैसे न्यूज आ गई ऑलरेडी?
Oh, good slower one.
तुम
But
भी आई अब हुसैनी से तो नहीं गप्पे मार.
played away down to third man for a single. There's still a game on here, AZ. Some comments coming in. Zain is saying if Takhar is 28, then I'm not even born.
Exactly.
VK
He's
is
tweeting from the fetus.
VK is saying Azhar Mahmood is British, so him coaching Pakistan is also Deshdrohi. Fair enough.
Fair point.
Drohiness. Deshdrohiness. Kopi Milkawal saying, I think only Shaheen has rocked the kit well so
इतना
far.
नाराज हो गया, आउट हो गया यार. इतने जोर से अपने नाखून चबा रहा है. He's
Johnny
gonna rip his
Bairstow?
fingers off.
Yeah, did not make the most of his opportunity. 16 for 1. And
अब मसला ये है कि Benton Milan both are kind of struggling for the place in the side, so थोड़े से वो cautious हुए हुए कि भाई we have to make full use of the opportunity क्योंकि England Australia that big series coming up.
3.2, we didn't see that. We didn't see Amr applying spit to the ball, but who cares? 5 रन तो वैसे उनको चाहिए, वैसे पीछे बेचारे, we're just helping them out.
Whoa.
4.8 runs and over right now, the run rate. Dawid Malan, 4 off 5. Tommy Bance, 10 off 11. Muhammad Amr into his first over here. Third delivery coming up. Left arm over the wicket. Up it shit. It just doesn't carry to the fast bowler. Or should I say medium fast bowler, as Shoaib would put it.
शोएब भाई ने कोई लपेट के ली है.
But Amr's not a fast bowler anymore, right? Can we admit
क्यों
that?
नहीं यार?
Yeah, so 130, 135 is his max
नहीं
speed.
नहीं यार 138 40 वो भी चला जाता है. वही एंडरसन रेंज में है.
Okay.
But
Khwaja does have a pendulum that swings in Amr's favor more often than not.
नहीं यार, of course not.
A lot of people were asking him to be sacked from the T20 side after his test antics. Poor delivery on the leg side. It's flicked away to a vacant mid-wicket area. They should come back for at least 2 here.
Very strange technique Milan has. Like, it doesn't use that much footwork and it's all bottom hand. He tries to use that forehand spin type shots on the leg side.
Sarosh is saying Iftikhar is 31 on paper. First of all, Sarosh, I hope you're safe in Karachi. Hope your home is doing okay and everything. And Ramiz is saying that means he's around 40. Immediately adding 9 to his age.
ये जाहिद अली हैं बांग्लादेश के. वो डायलॉग याद आ जाता है इफ्तिखार को देख के हमेशा.
Iftikhar.
Plenty of frauds.
18 for 1 after 3.4. David Malan facing Muhammad Amir. Swing and a miss.
Good ball.
Misses the top edge there. Muhammad
Pakistan
Rizwan
bowling
doing
really
to keep
well,
it.
yaar. It's very important that you
Pakistan,
start
keep it
well.
on track. Keep it on the money here. You're listening to Change of Pace live, the home of Pakistani cricket commentary. And if you're on the chat, as all of you guys are at the moment, make sure you scroll up, get your lazy wallets out, and donate to the ENGvPAK Foundation for the Karachi floods relief. We need to make something happen, folks. 18 for 1. Muhammad Amir, average by batsman. He's a lot more effective against the left-handers here. Clipped
Shot.
away this time, and there's a man in the deep, but it doesn't carry. Just goes one bounce to the man in the
that
deep
square leg
mid-wicket.
side of the Old Trafford venue is a bit. It's a bit larger boundary. आपको careful होना पड़ेगा, थोड़ा अंदर खड़ा होना पड़ेगा. वहाब used that very effectively in the 2016 match. वो बार-बार उसको उस साइड पे शॉट मारे थे और कैच आउट हो रहे थे.
Good point there, AZ.
बट फखर जमान उम्मीद है कि आज रन्स करेगा.
यार फखर से तो उम्मीद लगाना तो ऐसे जितना
He's
कराची के
making a
गोमत से
comeback.
उम्मीद
आपको
लगाना.
याद होगा ड्रॉप हो गया था फॉर एसएन अली.
Yeah.
आपका ग्लैडिएटर
4 overs gone, 19 for 1.
absolutely garbage.
Yeah.
But Morgan Ali Billings, not that much batting to be quite honest.
Yeah, but
Moeen Ali
Morgan
भी
is
streaky player है.
Morgan is destructive, man.
Morgan तो यार.
If he gets going just a couple overs in, he'll
Khawfnak
just
batsman है.
put you to rest.
And he's been in very good form as well.
Interestingly
He's
enough,
Irish.
I was listening to Morgan before the match started, and it's such a complete inverse of how we deal with our cricket. He was doing a press conference or an interview, and he said, he was like, I don't know if I'm going to play the next T20 World Cup. And they said, why? Because of your fitness, because of your body? He's like, no, not because of that. It's just because of my form. If I'm not in form as captain, I don't want to play. Imagine somebody from Pakistan saying that.
लेकिन ये इतनी honesty वही कह सकता है जो वर्ल्ड कप जीता हो. उसको टेंशन ही कोई नहीं. उसको पता है I'm the main man, I'm the big dog.
19 for 1, full and straight from
ball,
Shaheen Shah. It's driven on top of it. Is that no, just no run there. Still keeping it tight, Pakistan. And we've noticed the likes of Babar Azam, the likes of KL Rahul, they like to cash it in that first 6 over period. England have not done that.
Did you just compare KL Rahul to Babar Azam?
In T20 cricket.
How dare you?
In T20 cricket, आप तो मानते हैं यार राहुल अच्छा player है. ऐसी.
Jimmy!
Huh?
Look at that.
Jimmy's
what a bowler, yeah.
working for the BBC. Maybe we can get him in sometime.
Absolutely, yeah.
Get him on a free.
मैं बात करता हूँ किसी से.
14.1.
Jimmy और Cook आ जाएं यार.
New recruit, the fast medium bowler in the change of pace.
Medium fast.
Medium fast, sorry. Pulled away. It's a bit of a body behind this ball, and that's too much length for
Full hoik.
David Malan. There's no fine leg in place. He'll get the boundary. 23 for 1.
Unlucky ball, but इतनी आप back of length दोगे power play overs में वो तो definitely बल्ला घुमाएंगे. You have to be either very short or right up there. Length ball just going down on the leg side and it drags it.
Relu Kutta, speaking of a Relu Kutta bowler, saying Amir is bowling 77-78. Listen, in T20 cricket, I reckon. Yep. Speed is not the priority. If you can be effective, you control the runs and get a wicket here or there, you're fine.
Yeah, that in essence you're absolutely right, but that is not the Pakistani way. We look for wickets. We don't look for economy rate.
Beautiful Yorker from Shaheen.
Oh.
He doesn't get a hand to that, or else there was a chance of a run
अगर हम
out.
economy के बारे में सोचते तो पाकिस्तान का ये हाल नहीं होता इस वक्त. We'll think about strike rate.
Let me tell you something, Khwaja.
Yes.
We need to get this out of our system. The Pakistani way is to win. Okay?
Unfiltered aggression, आप भूल गए.
VK saying, even though I hate the IPL, sad to hear about the COVID cases. Yeah, I mean, that's just humanity first. Adil Moment saying, Che Yorker, marne every ball. And
6 की 6 नहीं तो you have to mix up your length. या बीच की length power play overs में आपको फायदा
Zen was just saying, breaking news, if Messi will break his silence if Fakhr scores 20 plus today. Ooh, another big heave, just misses the inside edge and the off stump. A bit of a change of pace there.
यार क्या bowler है शहीन शाह.
Was it?
बस मैं ये कहना हाँ यार.
I think it was a bit slower.
Off cara.
I reckon.
I reckon.
Yeah, boundary off of this over, but still just 4 off 4. 4.4 overs gone.
Look at that.
It's been all Pakistan. It's been all green.
Have they brought the zing wickets या नहीं है?
नजर आ जाती हैं
Zinger नहीं है शायद.
The zings.
अच्छा.
एक मार के देख लेते हैं.
Of course.
How's that for an idea?
Good suggestion for Shaheen.
23 for 1. Shaheen Shah Afridi into his second over. 2 deliveries left. And David Malan 11 off 13.
Doesn't he look like Jason Statham?
Wow. I'm not going to comment. Good Yorker again from Shaheen. Squeezes this to mid on and it'll be a
वैसे
single.
अगर हम fictional rates लगाएं तो शाहीन शाह अफरीदी का IPL में क्या rate लगेगा?
Shaheen Shah Afridi?
हाँ.
I don't think anybody
15-20
can. I don't think anybody
आराम
can
से.
afford him.
Oh, सही
24 for 1 after 4.5.
He'd be right up there with.
And pizza's here, but we didn't order from Papa John's.
Whoa.
Sorry about that.
Did it come on a Vigo?
That's all we're gonna say
Love
about
Pakistan
that.
Army.
24 for 1 after 4.5. Shaheen Shah
इधर
Afridi.
बैठ के आप बातें कर लेते हैं dissidents. 24 for 1 after 4.5. Look at that Mushi. और हमारा छोटा प्यारा खूबसूरत बच्चा हैदर अली.
You've
My
neglected
heart
him.
breaks for him.
You've neglected him. You've thrown him out of the team. Sarosh is saying 25 crore. Wow.
ज़्यादती है यार.
VK is saying I had biryani for lunch with Alu. What a Yorker from Shaheen
Bowling,
again. Just managing to dig it out to mid-on for a single. 5 overs gone, 25 for 1. We were supposed to have a change of the commentary, but Ahmed Hassan is AWOL.
25 for 1 after 5 overs. Beautiful bowling. Only 10 runs given away by Shaheen in his 2 overs in the power play. I think a bowling change kar leni chahiye. Bring on Amir. And or perhaps start going to spin. Only 1 over left. Shadab Khan will of course be very important. Imad Wasim abhi 1 over nikalega ya Amir ko, that sochna padega. But a very good control start from Pakistan. Should have had another wicket.
Yeah.
Bas
Sarosh is
wahi-
saying I'd rather have not played Shaheen today. That's fair, considering the workload he's had over the past month. Gopi is saying Shadab, Shaheen,
यार लेकिन
Amir.
अगर वर्कलोड का सोचें दूसरा टेस्ट तो क्रिकेट ही नहीं हुई, you know, so you can say इतनी बॉलिंग नहीं कराई उसने.
Gopi Makwa saying Shadab, Shaheen, Amir, Imad all would be top picks at the IPL.
Even Amir, man, confirm. But interestingly,
We have discussed the kid, Majid. It's been a
Oh,
pretty...
I think he has been warned or something.
conversation here. Let's see what's happening here. Let's see what the
हाँ
conversation
बॉल
is.
साफ हो रहा है. But
Anderson was doing it regularly in the test series.
चलो, not a big issue. गलती से हो जाता है. खैर है.
Change at the com box. Ahmed Hassan to replace me for the next 5.
अब जब हमारे बॉस कह रहे हैं कि भाई आओ तो फिर आओ. Ahmed Hassan 25 for 1 after 5 overs. Banton on strike against Muhammad Amir, bowling his second over the wicket. Flicked away through square leg. That should only be 1 run. Yes. Haris Rauf, यार इसको बहुत बड़ा मौका दिया जा रहा है. Welcome Ahmed Hassan to the stream.
Good evening, AZ. Good evening to
Good
all
evening.
our listeners. Good evening. I missed that guy just for that pure banter that he used to bring to. the
यार
football.
why did he fail? चलो बाद में बात करेंगे, लेकिन why did he fail? I don't understand.
बाद में बात करेंगे. I think there's plenty of
Unai
Arsenal
Emery?
fans who could.
कोई
tell you
हमारे
why he
आर्सेनल
failed.
फैंस है तो अपनी ओपिनियन दे दें.
कोई? हमारे सारे fans हैं ही Arsenal fans. मेरा पूरा जो
Wahab Riaz he
Twitter
bowled
verse है वो
really well
Arsenal है.
at this ground in 2016. He could have gotten an opportunity today, I think.
I think he might be coming in the next game.
हाँ,
I
हो
think Shaheen might
सकता है.
just be playing the one. I don't think he's going to play all 3.
Fair point, fair point.
David Milan and Banton are
But-
both struggling right now. Both 12 off 13 and 14. England 26 for 1 after 5.1.
यार मलायन ने खतरनाक प्लेयर है, इसको आउट करना है.
Oh, good little change in length there from Mohammad Amir.
And
Drags it a
thankfully,
bit short.
finally some bright sunlight out there.
Yeah, I
Looks
think these
like we'll
guys.
have a game.
Yeah, they were waiting for the sunshine. It's apparently around 13 degrees in terms of temperature, and that's not a summer that you'd
अब
expect
13
anywhere in the
डिग्रीज है,
world.
उसमें तो हम जैकेटें जूकटें पहनी होती है, उसमें आप कहाँ से पसीना निकलेगा और कहाँ बॉल शाइन करोगे और कहाँ
बिल्कुल।
रिवर्स स्विंग मिलेगी.
इसमें तो रिवर्स बिल्कुल नहीं मिलने वाली, बट विकेट काफ़ी ड्राई है और अभी तक
हाँ।
हमने ये देखा है कि स्पिनर्स को और ऑफ कटर्स को जो असिस्टेंस मिल रही है. पाकिस्तान might continue sticking with that. Amir continuing over the wicket. Again, the slow delivery. A mistimed
fine
shot
leg
from
किधर सो
Milan.
रहा है?
That's going to be 2 runs from him. I think इस वक्त यही टैक्टिक रहेगा. पहले 6 ओवर के हिसाब से पाकिस्तान ने बहुत अच्छी बॉलिंग कराई है. सिर्फ 28 रन्स 1 विकेट के नुकसान पे. Khwaja, how do you feel about
What
the
score would you be comfortable chasing? I think 150 से ऊपर कोई भी स्कोर हो थोड़ी सी टेंशन पड़ेगी.
I think so too, especially क्योंकि जब आदिल रशीद भी खेल रहा है इंग्लैंड की तरफ से और विकेट में थोड़ी सी आपको स्पिन नज़र आ रही है. Second innings might be a bit difficult, but there are still clouds around, so
Lovely shot.
dabbed away down to third man this time just for a single by David Milan. 29 for 1 right now. Wayward throw. I think Haris Rauf will be quite pumped to be playing his first international game outside of Pakistan for Pakistan. He wasn't that great in the PSL a few months
ये
ago.
कैसा सवाल है? Would you prefer Inter winning Champions League or India winning Cricket World Cup?
Inter winning Champions League?
I think that's
100%.
इंडिया. अब इंडिया एक तो हमसे ऊपर है, 2 आगे निकल गया फिर तो बहुत मसला
इंडिया
हो
कुछ भी ना जीते.
जाएगा. Whoa.
That's the spirit that you need to have. Khwaja, do you feel like the selections that they made today, leaving out Haider Ali, leaving out
यार.
Khushdil Shah,
यार खुशदिल शाह वही बात है ना, फिर आप मौके नहीं देते. Oh.
oh, that's uppish towards mid wicket, but it's going to land
यार.
safely and go all the way to the boundary. Tom Benton ending the power play or just the last delivery before the power play with a 4-33 for one. Oh, there is one
सारी
delivery
streaky
left.
shots ही मार रहा है तब से.
I think they're just not getting the pace of the wicket so far. This was again uppish towards mid-wicket. Hafiz was just inching towards that ball, but a little too far away even for him. Those aging legs were never going to catch up to that
और
delivery.
अब हमारा काफ़ी लंबा चौड़ा T20 सीजन आ रहा है. We have about 9 matches approximately within the next month or 2 months or so.
Yep.
तो यार बहुत ज़रूरी है कि हम अपनी टीम सॉर्ट आउट करें.
Exactly. और प्लस आपको पता है कि
और
अगले साल
हफीज,
वर्ल्ड
शोएब
कप है.
मलिक, इफ्तिखार, रिजवान, ये कैसा मिडल ऑर्डर है यार.
मुझे बैटिंग लाइनअप का जो इस वक्त वो है बैलेंस है वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा है क्योंकि रिजवान आपको पता है नंबर 5 का प्लेयर नहीं है. इफ्तिखार चलो 6 पे हमने देखा है बैटिंग
हाँ.
सही की है. हफीज और शोएब भी जो है वो क्वेश्चन मार्क्स हैं इन इंग्लिश कंडीशंस सो इट्स बिट वियर्ड. अगेन अपिश pulled away by Tom Banton. There is a deep mid wicket in place now and that'll just be a single. End of the power play. 34 for 1 England. Not been the finest performance by these batsmen. Pakistan
बहुत
have
अच्छी
bowled
bowling
well.
की हमने यार, और इसको मौका भी हम दे चुके हैं.
और ये ऐसी विकेट्स आपको अर्ली ऑन मिल जाए जॉनी बेयरस्टो जैसी. A bit unlucky you could say because he did middle that ball but it went straight to the hands of the greatest Wasim ever, Imad. And then a drop catch by Chacha Ifti, at least 48. There's no way he's below 48 years of age. I can't believe that I'm older than Iftikhar Ahmed.
नहीं हो सकता है यार.
कैसे हो सकता है
There
ये?
is some funny business. अच्छा एक
Like,
और
I
सवाल
don't
है.
understand.
वो पूछ रहे मेसी टू यूवे और पाक विनिंग वर्ल्ड T20. ये कैसा कंपैरिजन?
Messi to Juve यार.
या पागल हो गए हो.
It's Pakistan over everything.
Ben Dunk
And then
हमारे लिए
it's-
अंपायरिंग भी कर रहा है भाई.
Ben
आज
Dunk
मैच
आ
में.
गया यार आपको
और
पता
हम
है
हैं
वो-
भी कैलेंडर किट में. ओह हारिस रऊफ, हैरी, इसको काफी
The young
नया बॉल
paceman.
दिया जा रहा है.
Yeah, the young paceman's coming. I think around the 6th over, he was supposed to get at least 1 over, and then he's going to be back in for his second spell after the 10th. हो सकता है 2 ओवर इस वक्त इससे निकलवा लें और फिर एंड में उमर गुल टाइप रोल प्ले करे ये 14 के बाद.
I think that's the best way to use him. He's very good with those slower balls as well. हमने देखा था
Yeah.
Big Bash में काफी effective था. But Big Bash और फिर PSL और फिर international cricket जमीन
Definite
आसमान का
levels
फर्क
का
है.
difference
His
है.
last PSL wasn't that great.
It
To
wasn't.
be quite
Even-
honest.
Even the international matches that he played in Pakistan against Bangladesh
Bangladesh,
and Sri
हाँ.
Lanka wasn't something to
सही
really
बात.
write home about. But
And
here
I
he
feel
is.
bad for
Haris
Hasnain. उसको chance मिलना चाहिए था.
down the leg
Ooh,
side
the
to
pace.
start off, and that's going to be a wide 86 miles per hour. But that's the effect that Haris Rauf does bring into the lineup with sheer pace.
Nobody young is named Iftikhar anymore. सही
यार
बात
ये
है.
बात भी सही है वैसे. They stopped using that in the 1970s. And that's when Iftikhar was born. So, oh, there he is.
ये क्या grandpa sweater में आ रहे हैं यार? Where's the jacket? Leather jacket.
यार मैं बता रहा हूँ 13 डिग्री वहाँ पे सेल्सियस
हाँ,
इस वक्त
ठंड है यार,
टेम्परेचर है तो
वाकई.
वसीम भाई बुड्ढे हो गए हैं थोड़ी सी ठंड
Wasim
लगती
bhai
है
is
उनको भी.
always
Iftikhar
on
and
his
Wasim bhai are
game.
the same age by the way.
Nice hard cut but straight to deep point for a single. Good pace from Haris Rauf, 142, 88 miles per hour.
Yeah, he's just going to get
Yeah.
into his groove as we know, and he can hit those mid 90s if he really pushes it. He's been a much improved bowler from the first PSL as well. It wasn't just the sheer pace that he's bringing in, but
Bhai,
he's also
his rise to stardom has been really fast.
yeah, exactly. I mean, we saw how he took the BBL by storm.
हाँ.
The Melbourne Stars were absolutely rocking with him in their lineup, and then he went away, and they ended up losing that Big Bash. So he was a vital player for them, and he's going to be vital for Pakistan going forward.
Definitely he
Yeah,
has a
Milan
role to
facing
play.
off.
Definitely.
Yeah.
36 for 1 after 6.1 overs. Milan on 15 of 17.
Oh, you
How
are
was
correct. There's a lot of
that?
peel, but the
was
umpire
that,
walks
yaar?
away, shy at the stumps at the non-striker's end. That looked a lot
Yeah.
closer than the umpire thought.
मुझे लग रहा है pitched outside है या inside edge है, वरना out है यार.
And even Rizwan is saying the same thing. I think it was pitching, but they reviewed.
Oh, Babar.
I think that's a good
Straight
gutsy
away.
call. I think that's a good gutsy call. It might just be umpire's call on pitching and also impact.
बाबर काफी नर्वस कैप्टन लग रहा है, सबकी ओपिनियन ले रहा है. He needs to stick to his own guns.
Yeah, नहीं मुझे तो अभी तक सही लग रहा है. Even the bowling that the guys have put up
नहीं,
so far,
बेहतरीन bowling की है.
they've done well and they've
यार
supported.
हमारी in bowling this entire tour has been spot on.
Absolutely.
Everywhere.
Let's have a look at this. Was there an inside edge?
Yeah.
Oh, just pitching outside leg. I think it's
नहीं,
quite
नहीं, यार.
full in terms
यार
of
कितनी
length.
full है यार.
Exactly. It might. I think it's
यार
pitching-
out है
Yeah, I
यार.
think it's pitching just on the line.
वो ये Saggers तो पुराना player है, इनका मैंने नाम सुना हुआ है पहले.
Saggers?
अबे यार.
नहीं, ये
But
जमीन
that's
पे
hitting
लग
the
रहा
ground,
है.
no?
That's his bat hitting the ground.
हाँ हाँ.
Yeah. But the thing is, it's right at the same time. No. There's a clear spike, so it is an
Oh,
inside
यार,
edge, and
please.
that's a good call by the umpire.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean,
अब तो मानना पड़ेगा.
the third umpire, Ben Dunk, has spotted this early on. He's wearing the shades in very cloudy weather. That's quite interesting gear choice by... We don't actually know his name, so we're just going to call him Ben Dunk.
इंटर्न बता रहे हैं इफ्तिखार अहमद is 29 per crick info turning 30 on Thursday.
Bro.
उसको कोई केक नहीं, वो रॉकर दो, रॉकिंग चेयर नहीं होती.
इसको रॉकर भी नहीं, वो वॉकर दो. So lucky.
Zain Mirza कह रही if you do a side by side of Wasim Bhai and Ifti, Wasim Bhai looks equal aged.
But that's what I'm saying. If you put them side by side, Wasim Bhai might even look younger.
Especially with that knock. हैं दो रिव्यू होते हैं. अच्छा
But yeah, T20
COVID
change
T20.
हो गया.
Okay,
COVID
okay.
has changed a lot in the world. Short ball pulled away by Tom Benton towards mid wicket. It'll just be a single 38 for 1 after 6.3.
ये हमने देखा कि बाउंड्रीज काफी कम खा रहे हैं, बस ओकेजनल क्रॉस द लाइन हैक्स ही मारे.
हाँ, exactly.
I don't remember a good shot yet from England.
अभी तक कोई ड्राइव या एक भी कोई कन्विंसिंग शॉट जो है वो दोनों बैट्समैन ने नहीं खेला. अगेन आई फील कि विकेट जो है काफ़ी टू पेस्ड है और पाकिस्तान बैट्समैन भी स्ट्रगल करेंगे, ऐसी बात नहीं है. हमारी तो वैसी किस्मत में स्ट्रगल लिखी हुई है एज पाकिस्तान बैट्समैन. और जबकि आप हफीज़ और मलिक दोनों को खिला लें तो फिर
भाई हारोगे तभी तुमको मजा आएगा जीत का.
मतलब
टू कोट द ग्रेट जुनैद जमशेद.
कितना हारे कितना मजा चाहिए भाई.
Good
Missed
inside
time
edge
drive
drag to
towards
mid-on.
Yeah.
90 miles per hour MPH.
He's getting up there, and I think Babar should continue him for another over. Don't break that momentum.
Speaking of dragging, ये शोएब मलिक यार क्या करें इनका यार. कोई कौमी लेवल पर रेफरेंडम होना चाहिए भाई. Only one Baba per playing 11 in Pakistan.
आपके पूरे लाइनअप
Why are they both there यार?
है ही बाबा
जवाब दे
mentality.
मदसन, मुझे जवाब चाहिए.
मैं बता रहा हूँ है ही
क्यों
बाबा
नहीं खेल रहा है
mentality.
हैदर अली?
है ही बाबा मेंटालिटी. टोटलिटी में बाबा मेंटालिटी आप.
सीरियसली यार.
कोचिंग स्टाफ से लेके बैटिंग स्टाफ.
यार आपने फैंस को डिमोरलाइज कर दिया है.
कसम से. स्लोअर डिलीवरी पुल्ड.
गुड फील्डिंग.
जस्ट टुवर्ड्स
इमाद वसीम को क्या हो गया आज भाई?
इमाद वसीम का वजन भी कम हो गया. आप एमी उसका मजाक उड़ाए जा रहे हैं.
क्या बात है यार. एक
Field
तो
में
आप
भी,
अपने
ball में
पिंडी
भी.
बॉय के खिलाफ कोई बात भी नहीं
चेक
सुन
करो
सकते.
यार उसकी टिड कहाँ गई. He's no longer in the TID league. We've had to disqualify
भाई
him.
चीफ डूजी ने तो स्ट्रेट अवे कह दिया #misbout.
हाँ. मैं यार वैसे कल मैंने सुना चीफ ने जो है वो कोई बड़ा ही हाथ मारा था ट्विटर पे.
यार वो वीडियो इतनी कन्विंसिंग थी गैब्रियल की.
मैं खुद डिसीव हो गया.
मुझे पता था ट्रोल करे, लेकिन इतनी अच्छी वीडियो कैसे बना दी.
आर्सेनल लोगो वो सारी चीजें कमाल है वैसे. मेगा ट्रोल. Last delivery again a missed time pull inside edge. Haris races onto the ball but
यार
can't
बैक इन
collect
द
it
डे
cleanly.
जब हमारी ग्रेट 90 साइड होती तो वसीम भाई ऐसे इतने रन आउट करते थे,
वसीम
घूमते ही
भाई
ठा करके.
बॉल तक जाते ही नहीं थे.
हाँ.
झुकते नहीं थे वसीम भाई.
नहीं यार कितने रन आउट हैं ऐसे यार वसीम भाई
यार
के.
क्या हो गया वसीम भाई के रन आउट.
This inside edge spinning around and you
वसीम
know.
भाई would not go for that ball if
नहीं,
his life depended on it.
नहीं यार.
वसीम भाई खड़े होते थे, गालियां दे रहे होते थे. ओए बॉल वहां क्यों गई. End of the 7th, 40 for 1. Tom Benton 20
माजिद हुसैन पूछे how many तावीज़ does Haris Rauf need? I think
ऐसे
6 रखनी चाहिए for every ball in the over.
different तावीज़.
वो याद है गंगुली को 500 चेने पहन के आता था.
वो भी एक अलग किस्म
पहले
का नमूना
120 MPA KPH था, फिर वो चेनों की वजह से 115 हो
था.
गया.
वैसे उसका एटीट्यूड इतना था.
ओह
मतलब ऐसे बंदा
भाई
खेलता
the
था
Prince
जैसे.
of Kolkata.
But I'm saying like he used to play like he was a 150 miles per hour bowler.
Speaking of attitude, here comes our star boy
Speaking of
Shadab.
princes, here comes Shadab Khan, the Prince of Islamabad, the captain of the United. 41
Still a
matches, 48 wickets.
good track record in T20.
Look at
48
that average.
wickets.
21 is very, very acceptable. Economy of 7 for a leg spinner is also exceptional. So he is a rising star in the ranks of Pakistan cricket and world
यार
cricket.
अब कितना राइज करना है, 3 साल से टीम में है यार.
But मतलब rise हो रहा है ना.
थोड़े से इसके
बैटिंग
सितारे
लाइनअप में rise हो रहा है.
गर्दिश में थे. अब 18-19 सीजन इतने अच्छे नहीं थे,
Yep.
but hopefully he'll be back to his best.
And again, if he doesn't do it with the ball, he will give you impact with the bat. First delivery for him, swept
Catch
high in
it!
the air by Tom Benton, but I think he's hit it well enough.
कैच है यार. ओए कितना पीछे मार
Catch
दिया.
किसका catch? Crowd भी नहीं है जो catch करे.
यार
First
इतनी दूर मार दिया
delivery,
उसने.
and Shadab Khan's been targeted by Tommy Benton. Slog sweep over
पहली
mid wicket for
ball ही
6. First 6 of the day, first convincing shot of the day.
यार बॉल तो सही थी, bit of a top edge in fact, but that one miles and miles.
There's no way that was looking like a catch to me. Khwaja, with his usual catch it, was a bit more hopeful.
भी एक बाल कह रहे शदाब को फेंटा लगेगा यार.
यार वैसे
ऐसे तो ना आ गए
ये
यार.
हमने देखा है कि काफ़ी अरसे से जो है शायद आपको फेंटा लग रहा है, but again he has that knack of picking up the wickets and I think he's better when he is being attacked.
यार
Short
गद्दी
delivery this
ball
time
है.
cut away by Tom Benton. And
ये
a
देखो हफीज
poor
की
effort
fielding
by
यार.
Hafiz, but he knows there's a sweeper in the deep, so it'll just be a single. It's Haris
वही
Rauf
फेक
out there.
डाइव मार दो पाकिस्तानियों वाली.
नहीं वो कोशिश की थी यार, अब उसकी उम्र नहीं रही फेक डाइव मारने वाली. वो वापस ही ना उठे दोबारा. आपको पता ही नहीं इस वक्त कि उनके हालात क्या हैं.
यार एक तो हमारे कोई एम्प्लॉयमेंट ब्यूरो टाइप डोल ऑफिस नहीं होते जैसे यूके में होते हैं. वरना हफीज़ और मलिक को उधर भेजो, कहीं लगाओ इनको.
हाँ कुछ तो
ग्रेड
करो.
ग्रेड 25 अफसर लगा दो, कहीं हमारी जान छुड़वा दो इनसे यार.
लग जाएंगे एक आध साल के अंदर. एटलीस्ट शोएब मलिक आई फील के ये भी
मुझे तो लग रहा है एमएनए बन जाएगा हफीज़.
हफीज एमएनए बन जाएगा और वो किसी टीवी एनालिस्ट या किसी ऐसी टीवी शो
हाँ
पे आ जाएगा.
स्पेशली इंडिया में बहुत डिमांड है शोएब की.
एब्सोल्युटली. दामाद जी.
catch it, यार,
reverse
inside
sweep, but I
edge.
think
यार सिली पॉइंट कहाँ था यार, कैच है यार
क्या
ये.
हो गया ख्वाजा. क्या हो गया.
भाई मुझे विकेटें चाहिए यार.
ये आ जाएंगी कोई मसला नहीं.
ये
उसके
सारे
रन भी
एक्स्ट्रा
बन
रन्स कर रहा है ये बेशरम बेंटन यार.
रहे. मलान था यार ये तो.
वो तो ठीक है, मैं बेंटन पे तपा हूँ.
अच्छा. एज तो बैंटन का निकला था. वो इफ्तिखार चाचा ने जो है वो
लेकिन
आराम से.
लेफ्टी और ये बैस आई थिंक ही प्लेज स्पिन एज वेल, हैज टू बी केयरफुल हियर. गुड शॉट.
backed away to the leg side, cut it away into the deep. A single towards covers.
डू यू थिंक वी
48
शुड
for
ट्राई परहैप्स और सिक्स्थ बॉलर का एक दो ओवर निकाल लें. वैसे फिलहाल तो सब ठीक ही
यार
करा
आई
रहे
थिंक ये इसलिए वेट करेंगे क्योंकि अगले दो बैट्समैन जो है इंग्लैंड के वो दोनों लेफ्टीज हैं.
व्हाट आर यू कंफर्टेबल चेसिंग ऑन दिस पिच?
I think 140 would be
वो तो
the
easy होगा
maximum
यार.
that I would
नहीं
be
यार.
comfortable chasing. I feel like
140.
I feel like the spinners here and even England's bowlers who are very clever.
Oy,
Oh, he's coming down the track
good
and Shadab
ball.
saw it well, dragged his length back, just
Good.
cut away by Tom Benton, who was reaching for that one.
मोहम्मद
Good bowling
अहमद
by
हसन
Shadab,
कह रहे
good
हैं,
comeback.
मलिक will take over from Ramiz as the go to Pak commentator. हो भी सकता है.
I feel Azhar Ali will be
अजहर
that.
अली भी कर सकता है.
Azhar Ali will be that. He's got good control of the language. Cut away hard by Tom Benton towards the covers. There's a fielder there, so just a single. End of the 8th, 49 for 1.
अच्छा याहिया ने 4 घंटे पहले ही बोल दिया था कि भाई हैदर नहीं खेल रहा.
But again,
But so he got abused for being right.
I'm just trying to understand why would
Logic
you not
क्या
play
है?
Heather?
Exactly.
Again, you're looking for youngsters for the future.
It's
Also-
a defeatist mentality यार.
Exactly. Unless he was really struggling in the training camp that we don't know about.
यार come
That's
on.
a different story. But again,
यार वो जितनी मर्जी
I back
स्ट्रगल
him
कर
on
ले,
talent.
जो हम 20 साल से हफीज और मलिक की स्ट्रगल देख चुके हैं यूके में, उससे बुरा नहीं हो सकता.
this is the point. If you're looking at that track
और मजे
record
की बात है
versus his
किसी भी
recent
ने हाइप भी क्रिएट की उस पे वीडियो डाल के.
हाँ
अजीब यार.
पता नहीं. I'm hoping कि अगले 2 मैच एटलीस्ट उसको खिलाएं. हम काफी अरसे से जो है वो उसको हाइप कर
और
रहे
आई
हैं,
डोंट
सारी चीजें
अंडरस्टैंड
कर
कि
रहे हैं.
डेविड विली क्यों नहीं खेल रहा. ही वाज इन प्राइम फॉर्म अगेंस्ट द आयरिश. मैन ऑफ द सीरीज था आई
Yeah,
बिलीव.
that is exactly surprising. He was good with the ball.
and he's
ball
taken
and bat.
wickets against us as well.
Yep. Yorker to start with Haris Rauf, but dug away by Tom Benton towards square leg. They're gonna come back for 2. It's a stumble in the outfield, and they make it back easily. 51 for 1 after 8.1.
Yeah, for England. यार इन्होंने बल्ला भी नहीं उठाया और वो 30 पे 24 पे चले गए.
Yeah, I think इनके लिए लेकिन ये ज़रूरी था इस वक्त. They're just steadying the ship because they know guys like Morgan are gonna come in and swing the bat. Moeen Ali can swing the bat, and they also have
Billings
Sam
भी खतरनाक player है.
Billings has been playing well in the last series, so it's a mix and match kind of situation for England. 48 of 45 this partnership.
ओए
यार वैसे क्या कॉम्बो है. हाथों पे सर्दी नहीं लग रही, सर पे सर्दी लग रही है. तो
keep the brain warm.
the sleeveless.
जो उन्होंने काम बाजुओं से करने तो कर लिए हैं, अब अभी दिमाग वार्म रखना है.
बाजुओं से काम चलते हैं, अभी ऐसी बात नहीं है.
बाजू.
फील्डिंग
What is
प्रैक्टिस
that
नहीं
supposed
करवानी
to
होती. फील्डिंग प्रैक्टिस नहीं करवानी होती उन्होंने.
अच्छा हाँ हाँ. कोचिंग करनी पड़ती है.
कोचिंग करनी पड़ती है यार. बगैर बाजुओं के कैसे करेंगे बॉलिंग कोच होते हुए. How will he show how to
It's
hold
all
the
in the
ball?
mind यार.
It's also in the
Jedi
wrists.
master है यार बकाजी.
A slower delivery this time by Haris Rauf, or so it appeared. Played away towards mid wicket. It was, and just a single again. So good bowling by the fast
DK
bowlers.
पूछे when are you guys going to do a podcast with PIP? यार वो I think
PP?
उनके साथ.
पीपी के साथ. हाँ.
यार वो हमारे लेवल पे आ जाए फिर कर
मैं
लेंगे.
वही कहने वाला था, जब उनका चैनल थोड़ा बढ़ जाएगा तब हम जो है वो उनके साथ भी कर लेंगे. We're always happy to have guests on the show, and especially if people are knowledgeable about Pakistan cricket. Then we had Bazat Khan. If you
Zain
watched
Tarar is
that one.
making an interesting point. Azhar versus Waqar, match of the two Pak bowling coaches. यार कहाँ राजा बोस और
मतलब-
कहाँ गांगू तेली
मैं-
यार. ये वाला हिसाब हो गया.
Great example. On the middle stump this
यार,
time, pulled away
ये
by
है defense.
David Malan. It'll just be a
अच्छा
single.
वो shout out दे रहे हैं जैन तारर को because
Yambu.
he's from Yambu.
Yanbu.
Yambu stallion है वो भी.
अच्छा.
हमारे of course founder and
So we
creator.
basically know all 4 people from Yanbu now.
और कह रहे Malik still looks like he is in his 20s. चलो जैन आप तो
Yeah.
कैंसिल हो गए हो. Shout out के बाद ही फौरन कैंसिल हो गया.
वैसे बात इसकी सही है. Compare Malik to Iftikhar, and you realize that Malik is much fitter, much better looking. He does look 48. Oh, tries a little paddle.
पहुंच
And he's
रिजवान.
nailed it,
नहीं.
and I think that's going to go all the way to the boundary. It does. It was slower delivery, but Tommy Benton read that well, and he's
Length
paddled it
ठीक
over
नहीं
the
थी.
head of the wicketkeeper. Harstrof a bit unlucky there.
Yeah, काफी
good batting
unlucky.
there.
He even recognized कि यार कुछ funny business होने वाला है. और यही वो शॉट थी और यही वो मौका था 13 साल पहले.
Oof.
That changed
ना याद
the
दिलाएं.
that changed
ना
the face
याद
of
दिलाएं.
cricket. यार honestly speaking, that defeat doesn't hurt me that much.
Are you kidding me?
Because we won in 2009.
No, it doesn't matter. I wanted back to back. मुझे
उस वक्त हुआ था लेकिन वो डल हो गया ना. मोहाली वाला दर्द नहीं डल
आप
हुआ.
उसी वक्त इंडिया को हरा देते हैं. वो नैरेटिव खत्म हो जाता है कि नेवर बीटन एट द वर्ल्ड कप. वो फाइनल मतलब जिस जगह से मिसबा खींच के लाया था, to finish that off would have been something
वो तो
amazing.
हिस्ट्री फॉर द एजेस हो जाती. वो तो कोई
Plus-
डाउट नहीं है.
plus
मैं उस
first
first की बात
T20
कर रहा
champion.
हूँ.
First
हाँ.
plus आप ये होते ना, dug out this time the Yorker by Tom Benton.
यार लेकिन that doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah, it started an entire era of the IPL and T20
But that was
cricket
gonna
for
happen
India.
anyway.
I know,
yaar.
but the hype that it created. Now India are the world champions. They're coming into this tournament as the biggest name in T20 cricket. A lot of the youngsters like Rohit Sharma, like Dhoni at the time, they started getting that hype. If Pakistan goes on to win that, it's a different story altogether.
And the tragic thing was India started IPL and we didn't play a single test match for an entire year in 2008.
there you go.
That was the two sliding doors.
Yep. So many different things in between all of that. So again, that loss hurts me just as much as any other loss. Slower delivery driven away through the
Shot,
covers.
yaar.
David Malan, confident looking drive there. He's picked up 4, 62 for 1 after 9.
इंटर्न तो अभी से कह रहा हार गए मैच एक चौके के बाद.
It's a dangerous partnership building up here though, because England with the base set can launch towards the second half of this innings. They have a lot of firepower. They bat all the
Fawad
way down
Alam
to 10.
stands so harsh. कह रहे हैं Rauf treated like the club bowler he is. यार ज्यादती है यार. मलान भी खेलने आया यार. टेस्ट मैच खेल चुका है वो
रऊफ को
इंग्लैंड
आप
के लिए.
थोड़ी सी जो है वो इज्जत दें. इतना कोई बुरा बॉलर नहीं है वो.
उमर अब्दुल्ला कह रहे हैं 99, 07, 11 can never hurt less. यार I don't know.
ये 11 मतलब मैं 11 को चलो
11 तो
इसलिए-
आपके
हाँ.
आप वो तो it's a wound on my heart. वो तो आप छोड़ दो ना
बट
यार.
मैं कह रहा हूँ कि उसके अंदर आपको
क्योंकि वो तो हमें पता है आईसीसी में से मैच छीना है वो.
There were many other elements there that you can ignore, but 2007 was a different story, right? That's a cricketing decision. That's a cricketing motive that could have been changed. 2011 was.
And the worst thing is that the camera work was so
it
dramatic.
looked like it looked like it was going all
उस
the way.
कैमरामैन को ढूंढ के चपेड़े कराओ कि
और फिर
तुमने
जो
हमें
श्रीशांत की
ऐसे टॉर्चर क्यों किया हमें.
सेलिब्रेशन थी मनहूस
यार
मनहूस
वो कहते हैं ना
आदमी.
देर अच्छा चलो छोड़ो वो तो एक
Again, a slog sweep, and this will clear the fence as well. Yes, it
Yaar.
does. Tom Benton is targeting Shadab Khan. First delivery of the over, and he's gone for 6 yet again. It's the slog sweep, and this time he did mistime it. Shadab did read that he was going for the shot. He hit it wider, but Tom Benton, with all the power in the world, has muscled this over long on
68
for
for
6.
one after. यार ये क्या शॉटें मार रहा है यार.
यार बस इस वक्त वो बस sheer power
लग
पे चल
रही
रहा
हैं
है.
बस.
sheer power पे चल रहा है. मलिक भाई जो थे वो अच्छे फील्डर हैं वैसे अभी भी इस
खत्म
age
हो
में
गए
भी.
अब मलिक यार.
नहीं
वो
यार,
कैच
ऐसी बात
छोड़ता है
नहीं
अब.
Again, slog sweep, and
Shot.
this will be another 6 back to back by Tom Benton. And that's 74 up now for England for 1. Shadab Khan being mistreated here by the young Englishman. He's racing away to his first half century in the international circuit.
यार क्लीन हिटिंग यही मसला है. ऐसा क्लीन हिटर हमारे पूरे पाकिस्तान 11 में नहीं है.
And this is the Tom Benton that we expected to see at the PSL. Unfortunately, he did fail there. But these innings, I'm a big fan of Tom Benton. He reminds me of Kevin Peterson quite a bit.
He has that tall stance.
Yeah,
You're
and
right.
the way that he bats as well, some of his shots are very reminiscent of KP.
74 for one
Pakistan
after
under a little bit of
9.2.
pressure now.
Fawad, Benton on 48 of 29, hitting sixes for fun. I think this is his third 6 of the innings.
It is his third 6. All 3 have come against Shadab, and I think there's a clear plan here to target the leg spinner, not let him settle in. Oh, this time he goes for the Yorker, cut away towards point.
Oh,
There is
there's
a
gonna be
mix-up,
one
and
out.
that's it. That's the end
Shadab
of
gets
David
his
Malan.
revenge.
A weird bit of camera work there, so we did lose sight of the ball for a second, but this was cut away towards Hafiz. There was a mix-up between the batsmen. David Malan was sold down the river without a paddle, and an easy run out for the Pakistanis. A poor throw by Hafiz nonetheless. Shadab Khan easily pulls off the zingers, and that's the second one down for England. 74 for 2 after 9.3.
और ये वैसे कॉल मलान की थी behind point.
He's looking at the ball. I mean, the rule is if you can see the ball, you're the one calling.
74 for 2 after 9.3. A fortuitous wicket for Pakistan. And getting back into the innings. वाकई यार शोएब मलिक काफी दुबला कमजोर लग रहा है, to be quite honest.
शोएब मलिक को आप
Surprise!
ट्विटर पे देखें तो हर बंदा जो है वो कह रहा है कि CPL is nothing without शोएब मलिक. How can you doubt the prowess of this man?
Morgan, Captain Morgan.
Morgan. He's got that sticker on his bat as well. Sponsored by the rum makers.
It's a rum?
It's a rum.
आपको ही पता होगा, आप तो हैं ही बेवड़े.
आपको पता है, you know, known to have a few drinks in my time.
नहीं ऐसी कोई बात नहीं. अहमद हसन स्प्राइट से ऊपर कुछ नहीं पीते.
कभी अगर माउंटेन ड्यू पिला देता है इंटेंट तो वो पी लेते हैं.
By to quote one of our old leaders, मैं शराब पीता हूँ लेकिन लोगों का खून नहीं पीता. Shout out अमिताभ बच्चन. नहीं, it was.
मैं कहने वाला था माइक तोड़ के चला जाऊँ.
74 for 2 after 9.3.
Against the
Still a run rate 7.8. Disastrous तो बिल्कुल भी नहीं है.
Not at all. They were building the innings again. Flighted delivery this time, played with soft hands towards point again.
अब बैंड्स पे थोड़ी सी अब जिम्मेदारी बढ़ गई है कि भाई मैंने एक कैच भी मिला, मेरा छूटा है, रन आउट भी मैंने कर दिया है.
सेट बैट्समैन को जो है आउट करवाया है. इस वजह से ज़रूरी है कि आप जो है कन्वर्ट करें.
Nice
Driven
drive.
through the covers this time by Tom Benton.
थोड़ा बच बचाओ अपना फिर भी ठीक कर लिया शदाब ने इस ओवर में. Only 13.
क्योंकि यार एक अगेंस्ट द रन ऑफ प्ले आपको विकेट मिल गई है. उसके बाद थोड़ा सा इंग्लिश बैट्समैन पे भी प्रेशर आएगा कि वी हैव टू रिकंस्ट्रक्ट.
यार वैसे हम अगर एक वर्ल्ड अंडर 23 11 बनाएं तो उसमें शदाब भी होगा.
शदाब कैप्टन होगा.
Really?
क्यों नहीं, और कौन है?
और कौन होगा? बेंटन होगा,
शाहीन होगा.
शाहीन तो गारंटीड होगा.
आपका अपना यंग टैलेंट नसीम शाह होगा. टॉम बेंटन होगा.
इंडियन कौन होगा? शुभमन गिल or whatever his name is.
Punt is also still young. Reverse sweep, first delivery from Owen Morgan. He's taken that over point for a 4. End of the 10th, 79 for 2. And here's Musad Afzal with a change in commentary.
Yeah, you are listening to Change Pace Live, the home of Pakistani cricket commentary. If you're listening in, if you're from Karachi, we hope you're doing well, you're safe, your families are safe. And if you're looking a way to contribute to the floods in Karachi and help to rebuild the city and bring it back to its feet, you can just scroll up on your chat. There's a banner there. You click it. It'll take you straight to the ED Foundation donation page. If you're listening to us today, make it your job, make it your duty to donate to that foundation. And we'll be taking you through to the remainder of the evening. 79 for 2 after 10 overs. England have clawed back slightly, but that fortuitous, as AZ put it, run out is going to help Pakistan's chances. But we know England, Ahmed Hassan, Morgan is one of those players that if he gets stuck in for a couple overs.
यार stuck in क्या उसने पहली डिलीवरी पे आके आपको रिवर्स स्वीप मार दिया. लोग कन्वेंशनल शॉट्स नहीं खेल पाते पहली डिलीवरी पे, and he's pulled off a reverse sweep. Babar Azam had come in to slip for him, thinking that he might just play something,
which is not the worst
of a
idea
defensive
in the world.
shot. Yeah, but then Owen Morgan, being Owen Morgan, is in grand form right now. Tom Benton, 1 away from his 50.
Yeah, he's living pretty fortunately out there. Down the track, cuts this away, and it goes to a deep point for a single.
यार वैसे जितना हम इमाद वसीम का मजाक उड़ाते हैं, एटीट्यूड पे, पर्सनालिटी पे,
आप उड़ाते हैं?
शक्ल मैं कहाँ उड़ाता हूँ? मैं तो कहता हूँ greatest वसीम ever.
50 up for Tommy Bance, his first 50 after 4 T20 internationals, but he's been around the circuit for a while now.
Yeah, 35th match in his T20 career. He's still quite young on, and he has proven in the NatWest Trophy at least that he can play the big innings. He scored 100 there, and England are expecting something similar from him.
Did okay at the BPL as well.
Yeah, he was all right there
the BBL,
too. Exactly,
sorry.
the BBL.
Yeah.
He had some good innings there, some quick fire 50s. He's got the talent, and that's why they're backing him.
Imad going to continue here, this time wide outside off. He's very smart. You were talking about Imad.
Yeah, and speaking of smart, I think that was the leg spinner, the one that goes the other way, the knuckleball from Imad Wasim, because I could see something different in his grip, and the ball actually turned away from the left-hander.
I didn't know he had that in his arsenal.
I think that's something he's just picked up now.
80 for 2 after 10.2, and he's heaved this one away over mid-wicket. It should go all the way for 6. That's another boundary for Morgan. He is looking ominous. 10 off 3 for the English captain, who's actually from Ireland.
For a second, it looked like it might have been going to one of the fielders, but Owen Morgan has placed this perfectly. First 2 deliveries, and he's hit 2 boundaries.
Phenomenal.
Ben Dunk a bit confused. Should I give it a 6? Should I give it a 4? Slog sweep from Owen Morgan.
Faisal immediately hitting that button is saying that Morgan does better against spin, traditionally speaking.
Yep.
Maybe this captaincy needs to be questioned a little bit. 10.2
He is
over
a very
gone,
good player of spin, absolutely.
80 up for England, and it's come fairly quickly considering that power play only yielded 35 runs. It's been a good counterattack from Morgan and earlier from Banton.
Yeah, Pakistan need to be cautious here because if both of these batsmen stick around again for another 5 to 6 overs, anything above 145 to 150 will be a difficult chase.
They get to 160, people are going to be pulling their hair out considering the lack of batting in this lineup.
Especially-
Regressive selection, like you said.
Exactly, especially if you have the young men in Hafiz and Malik batting. That's a 6.
Yep.
Should be an easy call from Ben Dunk. He's raised his hands finally. 86 for 2 now.
He actually tweeted out the other day that he stops over in England to do the umpiring. Has just played away to mid-on for a single.
He's become conscious of his appeal on the internet.
You think Pakistan have just let go of this match just a tad bit here? Because if you have a team like England, 35 for 1 in the power play,
Yeah.
looking to go nowhere with this innings, and then suddenly they're going at 10 and over.
I think they were always going to attack because, I mean, once you lose out on those power play overs, you have to make up for it. So I think it's a natural progression.
down
Again,
the
down
track.
the track. That's a 6.
That is an incredible shot over long on. It's a bit of a golf swing from Tommy Banton with a run-up. And he's just dispatched that over long on. 93 for 2. These two,
Now looking ominous.
yeah, they need to go. One of them needs to go because if they stick around for the next 5 overs, Pakistan forget 160. They're chasing 180, 190.
Exactly. You can forget about that good power play when these batsmen are just hitting you for 6s. Last 3 overs, we've seen 5 6s hit. So that's changed the equation. That's around, 30 runs.
Exactly. Iqbal saying, Shugal mein chakke maar raha hai Tommy Bants. And continuing again down the track this time. There should be a long on in place. There is. They'll come through for a single, but this is very aggressive batting between
Lucky
these two.
for Tom Banton, too, because he hit that just a little below the middle of the bat, and that's why it landed short of long on. But look at that 50 from him. He was struggling in the power play. 3 4s and 4 6s. 3 of them coming against Shadab Khan and 1 against Imad Wasim. So maybe a change in the bowling now. One of the fast bowlers has to come on.
I think that'd be a really good idea for Pakistan because the spinners be getting smashed.
Yeah, exactly.
And mercilessly. Like, there's no real game plan here for Pakistan. They're
all
just
parts of the ground at this point.
OA is saying, Zaleel ho rahe hain, boys. Mr. Arson saying, Bants ne. Yeah, I'm not going to even read that. That's a very aggressive term from Mr. Arsenal. But fair enough.
Let's just read it for myself. Oh, acha, Banks ne wo sarkhel wali kar di.
Yep. Okay. 57 from Tommy Banton. He's got 4 6s in that 57.
Yeah, England's Manhattan is suddenly
It's growing.
becoming
It's a
taller
bit like the
and
Dubai
taller.
skyline.
Absolutely.
Driving in from Sharjah.
Yeah.
Keeps growing as you
Those
keep going.
small houses are replaced by skyscrapers.
Yeah.
Haris Rauf into the attack.
Immediately from Tommy Banton. What a shot that is. You saw the fine leg fielder was inside the circle, made room, and just flicked this over the keeper's head for a boundary. What a player.
He's going 360 now, Tommy Banton. This time a Yorker is turned away past fine leg for a 4. He read that really early on. That was wide outside the off stump, very full in length. And Tommy Banton.
We already know how
early in
taxing it is for a fast bowler to get into a run up, get into his rhythm, and then bowl the line and length. But how difficult it is to do that.
It's incredible.
Because when you see a batsman make room and then try to flick it over, well, as a fast bowler, how quick, like, you have so little time to switch it up.
Not just being a Yorker bowler, but someone who's bowling at 145 kilometers per hour.
Much better from Haris this time. It's driven to long on. Should be a single. No, they come back for 2.
Speaking of shit, here's Shah Zaman.
That's it. The 100 comes up for England. यार रोल में हमारे मेहमानों को तुम इस तरह कर रहे हो यार.
रोल क्या है वो सब्वे लेके आ गए मतलब ये.
वैसे ही उसका प्लेयर इतनी कुट खा रहा है. 63 up 37.
Haris Rauf.
Haris Rauf. The century up for England.
It's come in good time. That power play is no longer making
Not a
any
problem at all.
difference.
But I guess when you have the firepower that England have lower down the order, you don't really care for it.
And I'm still scared about Moeen Ali coming in because he's got a decent
Another
record
one
again.
from Tommy Bants makes room again. This time there was a fine leg in the deep, but he doesn't care because it's gone all the way for 6. We are in for a night of exhibition shots. This is like a cricket version of a dunk contest.
More like Tommy Banter at this point. These shots are just ridiculous, man.
But Haris needs to be careful. Maybe he's going too full here, Ahmed.
Not just going too full. What is he supposed to do if this guy is going all across the ground? If he bowls short, he might get pulled away. If he goes full, he gets tonked over fine leg. There's a fine leg in place, and Tommy Banton's still going for the shot.
Faisal's saying the length is too predictable. Musab is saying Banton to become the first batsman to score 100 versus Pakistan.
Oh man, I hope not. But that
It's
second
looking
50 's
very-
coming, 19 deliveries.
Yeah, it's looking very likely.
I think they need to come back to those slower deliveries. We've gone away from that in the last
I
couple
think we
of
can
overs.
say goodbye to this match almost.
I mean, that's very negative.
I'm just saying, who's going to score a 50 and 19 deliveries from
Babar
Pakistan?
Azam, Babar Azam,
You didn't play Heather Ali.
Iftikhar Ahmed.
You didn't play Khushdil Shah.
Iftikhar
You
Ahmed.
went with Hafiz and Malik.
Iftikhar Ahmed. भूल गए आप उसको खिलाया क्यों आपने?
Imad Wasim 3 for 26 off of his 3 overs. Shaheen
Shahab
10 for his
2
2.
of 26.
And yeah, my
Yeah,
goodness.
वैसे सच्ची बात है. I mean, I don't want to call the cards too early, but I was never in favor of playing Haris Rauf. I've said this in the past. I don't think he's ready yet. He has the pace.
He's a flash in the pan at most. As
At
he
this point,
continues
he
here,
has
nice
slower
change up.
delivery this time, inside edge towards the keeper, Tommy Benton, living dangerously.
The Mance.
When he does come through, he comes through in flying colors.
Rana Shahan on Twitter saying Penta from delayed English team. He's put all the superlatives in one.
See, these shots are actually delayed. मतलब अगर शोएब अख्तर दिलेरी की बात करते हैं तो इन शॉट्स की बात उसको करनी चाहिए.
Yeah.
हमारे कोई भी बैट्समैन जो है वो 360 शॉट्स नहीं खेलते सिवाय मोहम्मद हफीज बैक इन 2012.
Yeah.
तो उसमें भी 10 साल हो गए.
106 for 2, and Haris Rauf is cutting a very sorry figure in the middle right now. 31 off 22.4 overs, and he walks across this nice change of pace there from
Yep.
Rauf.
It was a slower full delivery this time by Haris Rauf, and it's driven towards mid-on for a single.
Gopi saying Hasnan got hard done. Adil is saying Shoaib rumored for chief selector. I really hope that's not happening.
Why not though?
What real prowess does he have in terms of cricket?
I mean, he's an ex-cricketer with an eye on the domestic game.
Does he have an eye on the domestic game?
It seems
Because
to be.
I saw him in a couple of YouTube shows. He looks as lost as he does in terms with
No,
Ramiz.
I think he's invited at least to the domestic games. Ramiz Raja is not around the domestic circuit
Not
at
at all, yeah. Mr. Ross was saying Gode 11. Fair enough. 107 for 2.
अगर भाई वो कोई ऐसे टैलेंट आपको निकाल के दे देता है उमर अकमल और अहमद शहजाद के अलावा, if he comes in and he has the eye for
We
that-
don't take those names on air anymore.
Yeah, but I mean, like if he makes those calls
Yeah.
better than Misbah does, then it's not a bad
Haris
decision.
now to finish off is over, and he's going to be waiting for it to finish. And much better this time, driven to point.
Oh,
Good
good field
fielding,
goal.
I think. Shadab.
Yep.
Yep.
Only one man in this lineup that can do that.
12 overs gone, 107 for 2. Tommy Bance 70 off 40, looking to be the first man to score a T20 100 against Pakistan.
He might as well if the spinners continue. And we were speaking of Shoaib Akhtar. We have a Shoaib Akhtar stand in the house here tonight as well.
Farooq
Opening up his can of Coke.
popping bottles.
Yep.
107 for
All
2 after
halal.
12.
What's an acceptable total here, Masad?
Anything less than 170, I'd take it right now.
170?
Yeah, anything less than that.
You think we can chase 170 here?
No, I'm saying currently, because they're already 107 off 12
No,
overs.
I meant acceptable for you that you can chase.
150.
मैं तो 140 से ज़्यादा नहीं देता
I don't see this team can score 150 plus.
I think 150 on the dot might be difficult.
That's the thing, and they've already got 107 in 12 overs. Now, from this point, if we can keep them less than 170, it's a win.
Shadab Khan's continuing here. He's gone for plenty so far.
Yeah.
2 overs, 26 runs. and
Tala's
come back-
saying 180, and Iqbal is saying the new team sponsor would be GSK Arthritis brand ambassador if Shoaib was doing the selection.
हमदर्द वाले sponsor कर देंगे
Adil
Pakistan team.
Mohammed saying who's scoring 150? Hafiz and Malik in England.
Oh, good delivery by Shadab Khan. He saw Tom Benton coming down the track, dragged the length back a bit, and again Tom Benton somehow just gets an edge towards long off for a single.
The spinner has that time, Ahmed, but the quicker bowler doesn't.
Yeah, he does.
It's such a difficult game for them.
That's the unfortunate side. You're bowling Yorkers and going for sixes.
Majid is saying Haris did not look threatening at all during this spell. Akib is saying what is Babar thinking bringing back Shadab?
Yeah, I think वो
Well,
इस
hold
वक्त
up,
wicket
hold up.
खरीदने के चक्कर में है.
Yeah, if we can buy a wicket here, because these two, if they bat all 20 or even 5 more, it gets really bad for Pakistan.
Googly swept away. There's a fielder there though.
The Googs.
It's that Chacha Iftikhar again.
Bit of a stock ball for him now, isn't it?
I think उसको wicket taking delivery के लिए Googly करानी पड़ती है. He's not that big spinner of the leg spinner, so
Yeah.
he has to stick to the wrong.
Sharab Khan looking for that wicket. Pakistan looking to purchase one. Predict Viz at 176. And they need a desperate wicket here this time. Big shot. This should be taken in the deep. Somebody's got to get underneath it. And he does. It's a comfortable catch. It's Imad Wasim. You can't leave him out of the game. And Emma just said that Pakistan were looking to purchase a wicket. Bobby Bacha doing the purchasing. And Shadab Khan being the shopper.
He's done it, and that's that leg spinner that we were talking about. He finally gets some turn on that. Tom Benton going across the line, pops it straight up in the air, and Imad Wasim, the greatest ever, position that covers, takes an easy catch. He's much fitter now to take these easy dollies.
Yeah, he's definitely dropped some poundage.
Yeah.
Ahmed Jr.'s got all the Ronaldo
Knowledge in the
chips
world.
ready. he's been racking them up. 71 off 42. That is a great innings from Tommy Benton. He was given that chance and he took it.
And
But
he's not going to be the first batsman to score 100 against Pakistan, but he's being applauded off the field. His Somerset coach.
if England win tonight, he's man of the match, isn't he?
I mean, again, that's still a long way to go. Maybe someone picks up 8 wickets against Pakistan. So
Apparently somebody, well, not somebody, Wasim Akram is called Tommy Benton Ben 10 on air. Oh my goodness, it's all happening, folks. 109 for 3. Moeen Ali into the side. Emma doesn't like him. I'm a sucker for him. Average of 16. Well, he comes lower down the order. He's got a best of 72. Shadowfried is pretty good. I don't understand what people. Remember, we spoke to Freddie about his favorite T20 player. We've all seen the shirts. Sergio. Where are you? Post a photo, Sergio. Drop the photo. Send it to Emma Jr. so we can post it. Yeah. Shetty to continue here. This time wide outside off. It cuts it away. Okay. Cut away this time. Gopi's reminiscing the Red Bull racing. You had the Nusha. Just mine. Just Emma. That's fine. We'll get it back. The Nusha of Test cricket is 1 billion times greater than T20 cricket. Well, I mean, it was fun to cover, but I won't lie, it was a bit taxing. 80 overs of cricket. 110 for 3 after 12.5. Brother Moeen, nice. Driven this time quite comfortably into the offside. There should be a sweeper there, and it'll be a single. Nelson up for England after 13 overs. They're going at a good rate, but they've lost that set wicket of Tommy Benton. Shadab Khan looking for a sweater. It is quite chilly out there. Still waiting for that mic to get back on. 71 off 42 from Tommy Benton. Johnny Bairstow went early, 2 off 4. David Milan run out by his partner, 23 off 23. And Morgan has just burst onto the scene, 13 off 8. Sam Billings, Lewis Gregory, Tom Curran, Alder Rashid, Chris Jordan, they can all bat. Not sure about Saqib Mahmood. Haven't really seen him hit those long balls. But it's Iftikhar Ahmed to the side, the 28-year-old, 34-year-old. 29-year-old, apologies. He's going to be into the attack now, the part-timer. And down the track, Moeen Ali this time beats the infield and goes for 4. What a shot that is. That's a classic South Asian cover drive. He's got those Pakistani wrists, doesn't he? 115 for 3. We're still waiting for Emma's mic to come back on here. 115 for 3. Moeen Ali, like to see him in action again, and Ahmed is back.
Yeah, and I was just about to say that there's 2 left-handers at the crease now. You can bring in an off-spinner.
Oh,
Almost
dear.
buys another wicket there. Iftikhar Ahmed, the old man, getting the ball to turn a bit, but the first delivery was taken through the covers for a glorious 4 by Moeen Ali.
Glorious.
He looks better a batsman in terms of his shots than he is in terms of statistics. You know what I mean?
You mean he's more aesthetically pleasing than he
Like
is
when
in
he's
terms
out
of
on the
stats?
crease, he plays some amazing shots, great pulls and cover drives and things like that.
Hamed is already shouting out
But the
Iftikhar
numbers
Ahmed
don't show
is
it.
29. Someone check his birth certificate. We've had that conversation.
Me or Iftikhar?
No, Iftikhar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard Ahmed, so I was like,
Iftikhar kam Dumbledore zyada lag raha hai, Mr. Arsenal.
Yeah.
Not holding back in his criticism. I don't really care how old he is if he gets the job done. In the air this time and beats mid-off. Run down to the long off boundary for a single. So
not
just
a bad option though.
light.
Yeah.
2 left armers, bring on a left arm spinner.
Exactly. Maybe Mohammad Hafiz can come in from the other end for a quick over. Maybe close off the spell of Haris Rauf on the other side, who's been quite expensive so far.
Morgan 14 off 9. Ali 6 off 4. On the leg side, clipped away. Just getting into this innings, Moeen Ali, and it'll just be a single.
I think they need to be a bit cautious, like we mentioned, because the ball is gripping and turning just
Yeah.
a little bit more than anticipated this
They've
early
got
on in the innings.
Gregory and Alder Rashid who can turn the ball a bit.
Gregory's a medium pacer, though. He's going to be bowling his off
Cutters.
Yeah. So it's something to keep the batsman interested in.
Right then, Iftikhar Ahmed this time. Big
Oh,
appeal,
yeah.
that should be given.
That
is
gone. Chacho Ifti's picked up the big wicket of Owen Morgan.
What a massive turnaround this is.
No one expected that.
I don't care if he's 45, Ahmed. He just picked up the English captain.
The 48-year-old Iftikhar Ahmed just got Morgan caught in front of the stumps. Yeah, 48-year-old virgin, whatever you want to call him, doesn't matter. But
it's all happening in the
he's
box.
Picked up the big wicket, and England now are suddenly being pegged back. That was a full delivery. Morgan going for his trademark sweep was struck in front, loud appeal, and not a question for the umpire this time.
And producer Surfraz immediately saying, "Buzurgon ki izzat kiya karo." 14 off 10.
हम तो कर रहे हैं सरफराज भाई.
Morgan looking very ominous though. That was a massive wicket.
Huge wicket.
That 170 now. Can
And
we bring it down a notch?
Great captaincy by Babar Azam. Have to give him credit here for bringing on the right
Bacha.
change and then getting the wicket here
Bobby
too.
Bacha.
There he is, the old man, the young man, whatever you want to call him.
Class act.
Iftikhar bhai.
Look, his collar's immediately up, Emmett. The collar is immediately
why
up.
would your collar not be popped if you just took the wicket of one of the most dangerous batsmen in T20 cricket?
118 for 4. We got a little bit of karaoke action at the back. Quad's getting
He's getting
his
pumped
tunes
up
on.
after that little pizza inhaling that he just done.
Well,
He's ready to go.
I'd just like to have it on the record, Emmett. We didn't have any Papa John's today.
I am quite disappointed with that. So
Sam Billings coming on. यार replug कर रहा हूँ. Billings Islamabad United.
वीगो तो भाई नीचे वैसी पार्क हुई हुई है. वेट करें मैच खत्म
Our
हो.
United fan, what do you reckon about Sam Billings? How do you feel about him?
He had a mixed bag with Islamabad United, but he's been in decent touch against the Irish, and I hope he
Irish.
doesn't shine here against Pakistan. But Moeen Ali, for me, is still the more dangerous batsman of the two.
Shut up into the attack. Well, he's going to continue, actually. I
Good
think he's going to
Googles
finish
this
off of
time.
his quota. Yeah, nice googs.
क्या हो गया
दाऊद
ख्वाजा?
अब्दुल-
हर चीज तो नहीं रुक सकती.
Dawood Abdullah saying looks like that uncle in the street who asks kids to let him play a ball.
फिर देखो यार विकेट ले जाता है वो.
And that uncle always is like quick or something.
Yeah,
He's got some
He's
pace.
gonna come in and all the kids
Yeah.
are like, "What
Whoa.
the hell, uncle? हम तो
What's
इधर बच्चों के साथ खेल."
And then he would tell you about that one time you used to play first class cricket.
Yeah, one match with Asad Shafiq that one time.
119
Sabki
for
story
4 after 14.1. Shadab Khan wearing 29 on his shirt. In the bowl to Sam Billings on his first delivery. Islamabad United versus Islamabad United.
Yeah,
That's a
lot
dot
of,
delivery.
A lot of Islamabad United action here. David Milan's also an ex-United player. Billings as well. And
I think
Shadab
Milan is
Khan.
currently at United. He's
Yeah.
ex-Zelmi.
Sorry, ex-Zelmi, but
Yeah.
current United. I meant Billings is ex-United.
Yeah. Shadab tosses this one up. Beautiful drive from
Middle
Billings.
drive this
Yeah.
time by Billings. It's just a single, but it's a great shot for a single.
How much do you reckon playing in the PSL helps these English batsmen play spin?
I think it's a big bonus for them, especially being exposed to the premier spinners of Pakistan, Imad Wasim and
Shadab continuing
Khan.
here.
Oh, that's edged. He's gone. Moeen Ali is gone. That's a great take by Rizwan. On the second attempt, but he's picked up the big wicket. Shadab Khan with a second. He was trying to cut this one away. Moeen Ali off the face of the blade. The googly has caused the demise of the crappy Moeen Ali.
Superman-like from Rizwan, just fumbled it on the first take, then fell forward, jumped to get that second take and assure that Shadab Khan gets his wicket. Pakistan are clawing back. Pakistan are coming back. That is a wonderful take. Rizwan
catch.
solidifying his position as a permanent keeper for Pakistan cricket.
I have no idea when you ran that Twitter poll today. Why was Sarfraz Ahmed and why was Khushtal Shah ahead of this man?
We wanted more batting, Ahmed.
Batting for what? If this man can come in and pick up wickets like this and he
Yeah.
brings you 10 runs, doesn't matter.
Fair enough. That catch right there is going to put the wicket into Rizwan's column rather than Shadab's.
100%.
That was, as we like to say on the
it
show.
was a great delivery by Shadab.
Yeah.
No questioning that. But that wicket doesn't come about if you have Sarfraz behind the stumps.
No. If you have a bad keeper behind the stumps. Why do you gotta do that? Why do you gotta do that to Sarfraz? Sarfraz would have caught that too. No. Sarfraz would have caught. How many catches did Sarfraz drop behind the stumps? We're not gonna do this again. 120 for 5. Rizwan's a great keeper. You can play him. You can play him at the side constantly, but you don't have to praise him at the expense. As Hamad on Twitter saying, Rizwan is saying, इनको उर्दू समझ आती है, इनके सामने नहीं. To when Moeen Ali came out to bat. 120 for 5, 14.4 overs gone, run of 8.18. Back to the game, Pakistan. Now they can actually restrict them to less than 150, 160.
That 150 total is now looking the par here. We were talking about 170, 180, and suddenly Pakistan have clawed back into this game like we.
And the chat is
usually do.
coming back too.
Yep.
Rizwan Miri Jan. That's the chat on the chat.
Yeah, but honestly, मतलब रिजवान ने इस समर में जो कीपिंग की है, कितने सालों बाद आपने देखा है कि
Atherton?
पाकिस्तानी कीपर जो है
Atherton said he's been the keeper of the summer.
100%.
Nasser said he's one of the best touring keepers he's seen.
100%, especially
I mean-
against fast bowlers, not giving away Oh, good delivery again by Shadab. It was the flipper this time. Well read by Lewis Gregory. Also, Zalmi.
Yeah, a lot of PSL action right now. Slip in place for Rizwan too.
We seem to
14.5
like
gone.
these bits and parts English players.
We do.
A lot of
And
them
then we
in
turn
the-
them into
the PSL.
superstars.
Yeah, Joe Denley has an entire career made out of
भाई
his
उस दिन मैं हैरान हो गया था.
stint at the Karachi Kings.
Chris Green is a CPL captain.
Yeah, there you go.
God,
Getting
ooh.
googly, but this time a nice shot by Sam Billings. End of the 15th, 121 for 5. We'll have another change in the comms box.
AZ Khwaja back in the hut. How you feeling about the comeback?
Yeah, feeling much better than Ahmed Hassan's arthritis that he just endured. बट अब थोड़ा सा मैच में थोड़ी जान है, ये शुक्र है.
Yeah.
इफ्तिखार ने भी अपनी रोजी हलाल की.
What are you looking at in terms of a score here, Khwaja?
Last 5 overs 120, 50, 170. Hopefully we can clamp them down around 160. Hopefully
160 is a good score.
शाहीन शाह के अभी 2 ओवर पड़े हैं. मोहम्मद अमी has 2 overs left. So just Imad Wasim has to bowl 1 maybe. और ग्रेगरी यार he's हारिस रऊफ का भी ओवर रहते हैं. So Babar Azam has done well to bowl the extra options so he can be covered at the end.
Score predictions on the
ले
chat.
लेते हैं, हमने तो दे दिए, उनकी
Mr.
भी ले
Arsenal saying 145.
नहीं यार.
Dawood saying 157. Only 7 runs in Shadab Khan's last 2 overs, so he's clawed back quite
ओवर में 26 रन पड़े
nicely,
थे.
yeah.
He's fought back brilliantly.
Zain is not looking optimistic. He's saying 180. That's quite a bit. I don't see us chasing that, Zain.
यार 180 अगर हमें पड़ गए इस सिचुएशन से then that's a big
All-
mess up from
All Might
Pakistan.
saying 160. Imad continuing here, turning into the right-hander.
Good fielding यार Hafiz.
Mohamed
Old
Hafiz.
man Hafiz, Old Man Road, Old Town Road. I mean
You like that song, Khwaja? You like Old Town
यार
Road?
अच्छा गाना था.
Yeah. Not too
Catchy.
bad. Nice radio song, I say.
वही इतना ही दो.
No.
भाई एक ऐसी एक हुक बनानी होती है और देखो बच्चा
I quite like I quite like Billy Ray Cyrus. I'm a big fan of him.
बिली आप कंट्री म्यूजिक सुनते हैं?
I love a little bit of country
Ran
action.
down my highway.
122 for 5.
उनको
15.1.
पिकअप चाहिए और एक कुत्ता चाहिए और उनका गाना बन जाता है बस.
I was actually listening to some country music, how literal the lyrics are. They explain everything in detail. But it's usually about the truck of the dog, you're right. Tossed up by Ahmad Wasim, this
Catch
time
it,
upish in the mid-on, and it'll be a couple, maybe just a
रन
single.
आउट है. स्लिप हो गया यार शदाब देख के भाई.
Is the outfield still a little damp, I reckon?
हाँ लग रहा है. I reckon.
123 for 5. 15.2. You are listening to Change of Pace Live, the home of Pakistani cricket commentary.
अब से हम हर मैच में कॉन्टेस्ट रखेंगे कि मुसाद कितनी बार आई रेकन कहता है.
I reckon.
आपने गिनना है और हमें बताना है. The closest number will get nothing. But आप फिर भी कर लेना.
123 for 5.
यार,
After
ये
15
बारिश
point
है.
down the track, he's got it
Yeah!
in. There's a wicket for Imad Wasim. His second of the day. England are imploding. Pakistan are on the scene. 123 for 6 now. That was a quicker one from Imad Wasim, beating the outside edge of the batsman coming down the track. Who do you think you are coming down the track to Ronaldo?
Brilliant keeping from Rizwan. यार in a flash the stumps were out of
Much
there.
better from Rizwan.
But excellent bowling. यार Imad has been the pick of the
In fact, in the
bowlers.
past, we've seen Rizwan, and this is one of these weird critiques that I have about him. His hands going
आप
back
तो
when
ये
he's
कहेंगे,
stumping.
सरफराज
But this is
apologies.
brilliant. This is brilliant. He seems to have rectified that mistake.
हाँ आपको सुन के ही वो बस वो इतना प्रेशर में आया उसने रेक्टिफाई कर लिया. आप ये कहना चाह रहे
This is
हैं? How
change.
dare you?
This is change of pace, mate. 123 for 6, 15.3 gone. A little conversation between Bobby
कह रहा
and
है,
Ben
छतरी
Dunk.
दे ओए. वही बड़े aggressive discussion हो रही है. बाबर getting in the face of the umpire.
Yeah.
वो मना रहा है उसको. बाबर कह रहा है तैनू में.
Labs is immediately saying the target's now 147. Oh,
Chris Jordan and Sam Billings. 123 for 6 after 15.3. Up 157 wali predictions, I believe.
just gotta turn it down a little bit. Just gotta turn it down here. Chris Jordan, the
All
Peshawar
out karma
Zalmi
maza
veteran,
aaya.
striker of 132, an average of 15. Best of 36 versus New Zealand in Wellington in 2019. Arguably one of the greatest T20 bowlers and fielders, Chris Jordan. His fielding, his slower ball, his Yorker at the death to start.
Especially his fielding of his own bowling is unbelievable.
Yeah.
जो cotton ball वगैरह ये पकड़ता है. But superb work there from Rizwan.
Oh, off the back foot this time, clipped away, and the short leg will do the fielding there.
ये भी KK boys जमा हो गए. अहमद हसन
KK?
अहमद इंटन खुश हुए होंगे. ये
Karachi
देख के.
Kings. Jordan's in Karachi now. He was with Zalmi before.
जी,
ऐसे
कराची.
लगता है कभी-कभार कि
main
Zalmi ने
bowler
तो पूरे इंग्लैंड लाइनअप को एक ना एक दफा
हाँ.
खिलाया जरूर है.
Morgan है, Bairstow है, काफी players उनके लिए
Oh,
खेल
the
चुके हैं.
rain is coming down now in Manchester.
Livingstone भी था, Banton भी था.
The sun is out and the rain is falling, and that's
Sun's
England
out,
for you.
guns out.
124 for 6. Imad Wasim coming around this time, driven to mid-on. There's a little bit of a vacancy there.
वैसे समझ नहीं आया ग्रेगरी हमने पीएसएल में भी देखा था बिल्कुल ही एवरेज सा क्रिकेटर है
He's a tons.
और लेकिन उन्होंने विली को नहीं खिलाया आई थिंक दैट वाज अ बिग मिस्टेक
भाई हमने भी हैदर अली को नहीं खिलाया खुर्शीद शाह को नहीं खिलाया It's absolutely pouring now in Manchester and I think the ground staff is probably looking to cover up some of the
ये 2020 मैच ओवर कटने शुरू हो जाएंगे that's a bit of a nightmare.
Good point. Oh, good turn again from
समझ से बाहर इन फुल
Imad Wasim poor fielding from
जोरदार
him.
बारिश हो रही है
ये क्या किया इमाद वसीम ने
126 for 6 after 16 24 deliveries left to run the ball gets them to 150 so I think 155 160 we should be hoping to
Mr. Arsenal saying Jordan ने इस 2-3 ओवर में माइकल जॉर्डन बन जाना है That's a bit
the last dance
so I dropped 40 on him 40 off 20 on him
I took it personal
126 for 6 Sam Billings and Chris Jordan out there in the middle trying to make amends reparations for that middle order's collapse
but Pakistani bowling has been pretty decent despite that blitz from Tom Banton.
So the umpires are persisting here, is he Quadra? They think the shower is going to pass.
सही है यार अच्छी बात है लगे रहो हमारी क्रिकेट नहीं डिस्टर्ब करो क्योंकि आपको पता है क्रिकेट इजाद
काफिर थी 126 for 6 16 overs gone
गाफिल
and the hover covers are ready
यार मुझे कोई फ्लॉप टेक्नोलॉजी लग रही है क्योंकि सिर्फ इंग्लैंड में ये मैंने देखा
और चलती है नहीं हमें से दूसरा टेस्ट हरवा दिया
3 घंटे इंस्पेक्शन होती रहती है इनकी फिर जाके
126 for 6
क्रिकेट चलती है
Chris Jordan looking Bobby's got like 3 sweaters on how nippy is it out there Mohammad Amir back into the attack and you can criticize him for his pace but 2 overs 6.5 the economy he's been quite economical so far no wickets to his name yet but he's so influential at the death quadra 16 overs gone so he's going to bowl the 17th and then ideally the 19th maybe
okay apparently what exactly Rizwan said when Moeen
down the leg side that's a poor delivery from Amir
yeah
and Jordan's not going to miss out just escorts this down to fine leg for 4 go ahead Quadra tell me
what he said खुद ही पश्तो में बात कर रहा हूँ इसको उर्दू आती है
yeah fair enough
but it worked it got him out
yep 130
जिस टाइम हो गया डगा वही आउट हो गया
130 for 6 after 16.1
इसमें क्या है अपने लोग हैं यार अप नॉर्थ
हाँ yep 16.1 after 20 run rate of 8.04 Jordan
में टेस्ट 100 मारा है 2016
2 off in Lords I think right
ओवल वाला
yeah Mohammad Amir now running into the pouring rain and another one down the leg side it's an appeal from Rizwan but trying to just keep the wide away but it's still going to be given it's important not to give these looseners here
हद हो गया यार
You were listening to Change of Pace Live, the home of Pakistani cricket commentary, and Babar Azam's gone upstairs for the review here.
रिजवान पे इतना भी भरोसा नहीं करना चाहिए.
What do you reckon?
I reckon, hopefully कि हम 1 रन बचाने के लिए रिव्यू ले रहे हैं. Maybe it's flicked something, but if he's just got a tickle, तो फिर Rizwan will be proven a genius.
Zan has called it. Imad is a Qawmi hero after this.
हाँ सही बात है.
Majid is saying it is a wet ball.
Wet balls.
Wow. Okay, Khwaja. Mohammad Abdullah Shahid saying, why is nobody talking about Hasnan?
Bullah Shah.
Who's
Bullah Shah?
No, Abdullah Shahid.
अच्छा मैं समझा बुल्ले शाह को बुल्ला शाह कह रहे हैं.
That's daylight, Khwaja. You could drive a Vigo between the bat and pad.
यार एक मिनट.
A couple of Vigos.
ये क्या है? ये ना उर्दू में ना पश्तो में दोनों में जस्टिफाई नहीं हो सकता ये रिव्यू. हाँ और किसने कहा होगा यार? आमिर तो है ही झूठा हमें पता है. बेनी डी.
Oh, Dunkster.
यार मार्टिन सैगर्स ये नाम सुना हुआ है. ये खेल चुका है इंग्लैंड के लिए आई बिलीव. Saggers, I've heard this name. I think Majid Hussain will know more about him. He's ENGvPAK
commentary. Usman having a go at my accent, which is completely fine.
Bullshit.
131 for 6 after 16.1. Akib is saying Imad became a Qawmi hero after defeating Afghanis in the World Cup. I think that was more of a personal feat for him, considering his history. 131 for 6. The hover covers are on, folks.
इस रिव्यू ने हमारे ओवर काट लेने हैं यार. नहीं आ जाएंगे. I think you have 1 घंटे का.
I think it's a passing shower. Maybe we can go to our Mancunian expert Sarkil Khan. Let us know how his relatives are doing. 131 for 6 after 16.1.
Mancunian expert अपने घर नहीं पहुंच सकता गूगल मैप के बगैर. वो क्या बताएगा उधर उसका?
यार आप पहुंच सकते हैं अपने शारजा वाले घर या दुबई वाले घर.
हाँ of course यार. इतने भी
fair enough.
But a lovely kit, a lovely bowling effort so far from Pakistan. 131 for 6 after 16.1. We'll be right back as soon as the game resumes. Stay on Change of Pace Live.
Zain is saying, I would have called Amir a Qawmi hero, but realized can't call him because masla ho jayega. Oof, that's a tough one. You are listening to Change of Pace Live, the home of Pakistani cricket commentary. You've been listening to us today. Our hearts, our thoughts, and our prayers are going out to the folks affected by the Karachi urban floods. We don't want to sit back and just do nothing about this. So if you're listening to us, scroll up on top of your chat. You'll find a banner straight to the ENGvPAK Foundation charity. Get on there, donate as much as you can. Get your money into Karachi, get your money into the system, and see if we can help the city recover, get back on its feet. Because a healthy Karachi is a healthy Pakistan. We're going to take a bit of a break. As soon as this rain delay is done, we will be back live for some more Pakistan cricket.